Unmute the audio.
I wish I had more shirts that did this.
What the fuck?
The moving shirts.
Yeah, they're really hard to find these days.
Animated shirts.
Spinning really fast.
Yeah.
What's the American Eagle is part of your shirt. It's just not. You should have worn a solid shirt, Albert.
I mean, that would have been better. Yeah, I didn't really plan this, if I'm being honest with you.
I didn't really plan this. It should go on my.
You could just turn it inside out, Albert, and then it wouldn't have the logo. And it would
You're just trying to see my nips, admit it.
Yeah. That mustache, man, it's doing something to me.
That's true. It is a very powerful mustache.
Yeah.
Very, very. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome back, everybody, to live debates on Intoxicated. Welcome. We are waiting for 2 more people to join, and then we will get started. Because the way I see it is the voting, it's only fair if everybody hears everything, right?
Yeah,
so
for sure.
We gotta wait for the latecomers. We gotta shake our fingers at them when they join.
We should yell at them.
I will do that. I'm the teacher here. I don't know if there's any other teachers, but I'm very good at admonishing.
Yeah. So let us know in the chat if you're watching, if everything sounds okay. I think everything should be sounding okay. I didn't mute us like I did last time. So I think...
I'm going to say hi to my mom since she's watching.
Yes. Hi, Vicky's mom in Mexico. That's amazing.
Living the life.
I'm very jealous. I love
Does
Mexico.
she live there?
Yeah, she lives in Mexico.
Oh, that's sick.
No, she flew out yesterday. What the fuck do you...
Well, I don't know. Maybe she got trapped there. It's a crazy world right now.
My mom's in the next bedroom watching Family Feud. She's like, fuck that. Have fun. Bye.
Yeah, so we are live on Facebook, my personal Facebook, because you have to pay $20 to make it go to a page. Guess who doesn't want to pay that? Me. So that's we're also on Twitch and YouTube, and hopefully people are watching everywhere. I have a comment from Robbie Vino. I came for Richie Bell.
Well, I want to say, all jokes aside, I am so glad watching Robbie do comedy because he used to help produce the one at Goofy Moose.
Okay, whoa.
He always talk about it.
Is what's happening on your street? Something, yeah, it's very chaotic.
Something bad's going down.
There's a motorcycle.
Oh, one of those. There's Mitch.
They happen from time to time. It's like a bike but with a motor.
One of those, okay.
Yeah, this was a 2-wheeled one.
Richie's street is talking to us, not him.
Yo, y'all hair is whack, bro.
What's that?
I said y'all hair is whack, bro. Everyone.
Everyone?
You can't see my hair, Mitch. Which is
My hair-
why.
My hair is really nice.
Durham looks like hasn't cut his hair in 3 years.
Vicky did her own hair. It looks great.
Start a watch party. I'm gonna try to stream this. I'm gonna stream this to.
My hair is cool as fuck. First of all,
It's very luxurious.
Albert, you should get a fade. That'd be crazy.
that would be crazy.
Like a get laid fade. That would look so sick.
Thank you. No, I've got the messy, never get laid hair. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong.
How do I post in? There's like this. Oh, there it is.
Classy, Adrian. I saw that.
Like that big old fucking lipstick stain on the...
Where the heck is Sam? Is Sam in?
Sam is born to win.
Do we have everybody now? 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. I think we do have everybody now. We do have everyone now, I think, as long as Sam is there. Sam, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh my gosh. Are you going to show your face for your debate?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Why'd you choose the worst Animorph?
Why is he the worst Animorph? Is that a race thing, or is that like you don't like horses thing?
Oh, hello, everyone.
Dude, I don't like any animal with a bigger dick than me.
All right. Well, if everybody is here, we should just get fucking started, eh? I'm gonna start this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Do it.
Okay, so
Just
I'm
gonna
just
make
gonna.
a drink right quick.
You make a drink, and I'm gonna explain to the people watching, what is going on here. So essentially, we're gonna have 5 debates tonight, and each person is gonna get a minute and a half to state their case. We're gonna have some discussion, and then they're gonna get another chance to state their case, another minute and a half after that. So, yeah, each debate should be about anywhere from, I think, maybe 10 minutes-ish or so, depending on the discussion. And then we will choose a winner amongst ourselves. I haven't figured out a way to, like, get the chat to vote yet. That's something I'm still working on. Don't know how to do it. Other than, I guess they could say that, like, you know, they could state who they want. We could maybe count those too as well. But as we've been doing it, we've just been picking the winners, okay? And then after that, we might do some impromptu ones as well if people want to stick around. So let's get started, shall we?
Yeah.
If we are ready to go, I think the first Richie, are you ready? Like, should we put your debate? I had you as first, but we can move you down if you want.
Yeah, I think he's gonna need a minute.
Okay, so why don't we start off with something relevant, which is you are a piece of shit if you don't wear a mask anytime you are outside.
All right.
So
Coming in hot.
We're coming in.
I'm
hot.
ready.
Dude, Brandon switched seats for that. My thinking chair right quick.
I'm fucking ready.
Bree?
I'm just stalling while I figure out which one it is. I have like a new... There it is. There we go. So we're now, we have the question at the top of the stream. So people know what we're talking about. So I believe for this one, we're going to start with Vicky. Are you ready?
Yep, ready to go.
If you are ready, I'm going to put a minute and a half on the clock and go.
Okay, so you're a piece of shit if you don't wear a mask all the time because it is a 100% selfish move. All it means is that you're a dick because you're protecting people from yourself. Your mouth is fucking disgusting. Everyone's gross. If you could actually track COVID, like if it had a smell or something, like if all of a sudden it just started shooting like stink poop particles out, well, when you had COVID, you'd be shamed into wearing a mask. So just because you can't detect it doesn't mean you shouldn't wear it. And like, you got to worry about all them like Gim Gams and Grampies and Tiny Tims and Cancer Caitlins. Like, why aren't you looking out for those people? These are the best people. Don't you love Gim Gam? Like, gotta take care of her. And shit. and it's like the you're not a perfect person. No one's always following protocol. So touching your face, not wiping down your groceries. You think you're immune because you're just keeping clean enough? No. And the 2 biggest pieces of shit in the world have been seen lately on TV not wearing masks, which is when Mike Pence went to the Mayo Clinic and didn't wear a mask, and Trump went to the mask factory and didn't wear a mask. And do you want to be like those people? I think they're categorically the 2 biggest pieces of shit in the world right now. So that is my argument.
Bam, and we're done. Okay. All right, time to spare. Okay, and so next up we have... Who is next? Where is my... Brandon! Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Okay. Just gonna gear up your timer here. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have something to show you. Okay. Can you see this?
Are you sharing your
Is it
screen?
working? I'm trying to share the screen.
Oh,
Is this
God.
working?
Hang on. Do I have to allow that? Fucking Zoom! God damn it. Okay, wait.
Oh my God, I'm more prepared and I'm at a significant disadvantage.
I don't know if you can...
Rely on technology, bro.
Oh, there we go. There we
Can
go.
you see it now?
Yep.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Exhibit 1. You can see it right there. Tweet from the man himself, Dr. Robert Strang. He said that masks don't do shit. I thought it was a little bit ironic that I was debating Vicky on this topic because I did some digging, and I happened to find this. Vicky, can you explain this tweet? I'll give you Not only did I dig deeper and find that, I found out that you had been attending some rallies. There, Vicky, I think your argument is discredited. Not only this, if I want to take it a step further, and I really do, I believe that you are actually involved in the creation of the coronavirus advertisement placed right here.
4 seconds.
No, I'm done. That's all I need.
Done. Bam, bam. Okay.
All
And now we discuss, everybody.
right. All right.
What do we think? I mean, Brandon took a real risk tonight.
Yeah. How do you feel, Vicky, being caught red-handed?
Oh, just fake news, man. Fake news.
You didn't want to be like Trump. Get your story straight.
I don't think you can make that shit up. I think Brandon found some very compelling evidence.
I am going to point out that my Twitter handle is Puffpuss, not Vicky Welch. So.
Oh!
Can't breathe in the exhibit room.
It was verified.
Why is it Puff
The
Puss?
account was verified. I don't know what to say.
Vicky, do you have multiple Twitters?
You must have multiple Twitters because you can't just verify an account.
Wait, now isn't Puff Puss your professional account, and then Vicky Welch is your personal one?
I believe Vicky Welch is her political account.
What if it's Puss? What if it's Puff Puss?
Gross.
That was a mistake. I don't care. It's still my favorite joke. Puffpuss forever.
Chris Halef is giving it to Brandon.
Of course he is. Does that even count?
I can't Photoshop.
I don't really know if it counts yet. I think we vote, but just because, yeah.
I don't know why I jumped in. I wasn't even there for the whole "we hate Chris Halef" thing. But it's just so tantalizing and fun.
Sucks
Hate
you
is
right in.
tantalizing. Any other thoughts on this debate, everybody? What about personal opinions? What do we think personally? Are we all wearing masks outside, or are we not caring?
I think you should wear Halloween masks outside.
I am wearing a mask, not a Halloween mask. I do have a question for Brandon. He spent a lot of time, talking about Vicky and what a horrible piece of shit she is because she won't wear a mask. I think you did.
I know. Maybe I insinuated, sure, but I would never say it.
But I mean, do you have any other arguments besides that Vicky's a piece of shit because she won't wear a mask?
No, I've always heard that the best debates you kind of attack the person, not the topic.
Brandon, where'd you get the sweater?
Dad's closet.
Value Village.
Nice. How much?
$10?
$2?
10, I believe.
10, huh?
They're getting pricey there.
They're getting pretty expensive, yeah.
Yeah, they're a little overpriced sometimes.
$10.
Dude, y'all have definitely spent $10 on a single burger before.
I mean, yeah.
I did earlier today.
Just the burger, no fries, no combo?
Yeah, I went to Ace Burger. It's at Battery Park in Dartmouth, and I did a pickup with no contact. And I wasn't even wearing a mask because I felt dangerous today.
Wow.
I'm with you, man. Fuck masks.
What a piece of shit.
Does anybody have a mask with them right now that they could put on?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, boom. I got so many cute ones.
Oh, look at
I
that.
got dogs. These ones got flowers. This one's got little darumas.
Oh, that's adorable. Where'd you get yours?
It's not adorable.
I got them at the Ikebana shop. They're only like $5 a piece.
Damn it. Mine's not adorable. Fuck.
That is cute. Okay, now it's just turned into this is just girl talk. It's like we're in a change room trying on outfits with each other, but it's masks. We gotta stop this madness. Is there any other questions for our debaters? Any other before we get into rebuts?
No, I just want to hear the butts.
What about people in the chat? People in the chat, do you have any questions? Let's give them a second to ask a question. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we have any questions from what I see. So let's get into rebuttal. So Vicky, are you good to go?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Okay, we will do you, and you'll get another 1.5 minutes. So 1, 2, 3, go.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is what the biggest piece of shit who doesn't wear a mask does, and admit to all of my wrongs that Brandon has brought forth, and say, I was wrong. I was wrong about masks. I was wrong about, Corona Shimona. I ate the bat. So I was wrong, and now I'm supporting a local business by buying cloth masks and, keeping everybody safe. And hey, Brandon, aren't you working right now? Don't you want me to not breathe my gross mouth on everything and everybody else who's all gross? Just you gotta take care of everybody else. And like, the disease has spread so crazy. Like, did y'all see this strain? Like, everyone didn't take it seriously, and now everyone's a fucking worm vampire. Like, do we need that shit? No. You don't want to turn Gim Gam into a worm vampire. You don't want everybody else to become worm vampires. And like, we could all just use, sometimes a lot of people would just be better off with the face covered, and you save money on lipstick, and got bad breath, that helps. You're saving people from that. And, people are talking like Trudeau said, there are some moist fucking talkers out there. I get going and I get a little spitty. So put on a mask and make sure that you're not spitting all over the guy selling you your bread or doing whatever else, all the essential worker stuff, nurses and all that, like help them out. So don't be a giant piece of shit. And yeah, don't be Trump.
Bam, right? Time is up. All right. Okay, Brandon, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. Another 1.5 minutes on the clock and go.
Okay. That's Sam right there. That's the wrong picture. It's not the one that I meant to change my screen to. But you can enjoy it. You can enjoy it nevertheless because it's a good picture. Oh, this new one's not working and my argument hinged on it. But you know what? I'm just going to say something. You know who else likes masks? Criminals. They wear masks when they commit their crimes. And I don't want to commit any crimes. And I'm not committing a crime by not wearing a mask. Nothing wrong with that. We still live in America. Last I checked.
When did you last check?
Dr. Strang said himself, Brandon, we don't need masks. He said it to me. He said it to Chris Halef on News 95.7. I think that's it. I think I don't need any more time.
Okay.
The pictures spoke for themselves.
And we're done. And Kyle, in the chat, had a question for Brandon, which is, what are your thoughts on The Mask with Jim Carrey?
It's a good movie. But I'm not sure how safe it is. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if it protects you from the virus.
Not so safe. Okay, we are ready to vote. Are we ready to vote, everybody?
Yep.
Does everybody have the person who they think won?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so raise your hand if you think Vicky won this debate. Really? Vicky only gets one vote?
Come on.
Okay,
I'm kind of between.
this doesn't make it better, does it?
I was kind of I was between two.
I mean, that's moderator bias right there.
Okay, so 3 votes. So just
It
by
just
the...
sounded so sad. It's like, oh, she only got, it did look sad.
I know. I felt like
if
I know.
I'm sorry, Vicky. I just like to squirt on people.
Okay, I think if this is the case, I think Brandon is our winner. Round
Classic
of applause.
Trump supporter winning again.
Hey.
Trump supporter winning again. Awesome.
Straight white man takes it every time.
Every time.
Fair enough. I gotta respect the clan. I should respect the clan.
Brandon was. I gotta admit, I was really nervous when your screen sharing wasn't working, and
I pulled it around. I pulled it off.
It's real gutsy coming in with technology in your pitch.
Mm-hmm. And my entire argument hinged on that.
Kicked my ass.
what was it?
It was just pictures. It was just
You were here, right?
What was
It
my
was just
argument?
nudes.
You shared all the nudes.
Was
Okay.
it the dudes again? Was that what it is?
The next debate, I guess let's fucking get into something that's relevant to all of you guys. Which is comedy. Oh, actually, 1 second. I gotta time this correctly because I'm changing the background. 1 second here, stalling again. Do 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 do.
Sarah,
Someone
do I
give
have
me.
time? Do I have time to go refresh my basic bitch drink?
Yeah, go refresh it while I very slowly, but
Thank
like
you.
be quick too. You know, like like don't take your time. Oh my gosh, these comments are pretty ridiculous in here. Chris Halef is blowing up the chat.
Absolutely exploding it.
I just now realized, yeah, that's what I said. I didn't mean to say that. Okay. Where the fuck? I don't know what I'm doing. Literally all of a sudden I'm like, what am I doing? Okay, wait, there we go. We're good. I got our background ready. The next topic is going to be, we need to wait for Adrian. But comedy is dead forever. Okay. There's a lot of comedians out there saying this right now that it's just done. It's just done. So that is our next topic. Adrian, hurry up. Like my kitchen's right there. So I guess like the longer it takes you to get a drink, the more successful you are. Because it means you have a house that you have to walk further to. So
this Blue Lobster thing really does taste like a rocket pop for anybody who is.
Is it called
curious.
the Rocket? Is that?
Yeah, it's called Rocket, and it tastes like a fucking the blue the popsicle.
Oh, that's awesome. So,
Okay, I need one.
Richie, you are in favor of comedy being dead.
Comedy is going to die.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I hope you are.
Yeah, sure. So comedy is dead.
Comedy is dead. Okay.
It won't live again. It's stand-up comedy is dead.
Yes, and I did specify that because yeah. Okay, well, we'll talk after in the discussion. Let's just get to your debate, and you can go now.
Okay. I mean, Sam comedy sure might change, I think, but I try to find some real world examples, and I happen to go into the dark web and find a script excerpt of, I believe, your favorite movie, Spirit Catchment. So it kind of proves my point anyway. So it starts in interior, old firehouse with cots in the background, and it's really an introduction to the characters. So we have we have the Pringler. He introduced himself. Hi guys, I'm the Pringler. I trap ghosts in my Pringles tube. Easy to get him in there, real hard to get him out because them fucking tubes are too short. Let me introduce my friend Human Honey. His special ability is that you always remember him as sweeter than he actually is. Human Honey. And then we have Vernon Vestibule. Now he only gets this one line in the scene, and it says, "This is my only line in the whole movie," and then that's it for Vernon. But Vernon goes into the future, Vernon Vestibule, because he tries to scream for help. The rubble is obviously, I didn't mention, but the fire hall was exploding. So he's under the rubble and he dies, and he can't scream because he uses one line explaining what he is. And I don't think the script could have handled another fourth wall break. But anyway, they go to the future. They go to 2026 to the female, the Spirit Catch Women. And we're interrupted by Lady Marmalade.
Time.
And
sorry, rules are rules. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Richie. But your time was up. It says time.
I'll save it for the rebuttal.
Dude, that was probably more than a minute 30 anyways.
No, that
like
was
5 minutes.
That was a minute 30. That was a minute 30. I'm so sorry, but I have to be fair, you know?
Fine.
Gotta be fair.
There's more than one teacher in this room.
As the more debates I do, the stricter I get. Okay, Alva.
Yeah, buddy.
Are you ready? So you are against comedy being dead. You are the optimist in this situation. So you can go now.
All right. So comedy is never going to die. Comedy is a cockroach. It's going to stay alive forever. Biggest evidence for that is that mental health is worse than it's ever been. And we all know that like people don't do comedy because they like themselves. Like as long as there's people who are depressed and deranged, there's gonna be stand-up comedy. And we all know it's also like the masturbation of the entertainment industry. It's the only thing you can do really by yourself on stage. And it's also one of the few entertainments where you have both like a microphone and a really long stick. So even if we have to continue social distancing, you can just kind of stand there and be the mediator and yell at the audience and go around with your stick and just make sure they're staying 6 feet apart. It's easy. And then we have people like Richie's mom and Vicky's mom who are always going to watch stand-up comedy, no matter what form it takes. I don't think you can kill it. Stand-up comedy is the zombie of entertainment. That's all I got. That's all that needs to be said.
Bam! That's a good argument, Alva. Good job. All right. Now, Richie, how much more of your...
I don't know. I don't know. How much more can I make up?
I don't know if I should give this to you in the discussion or the rebuttal. What do you guys think?
No, I'm just gonna do it in the rebuttal. You guys can ask questions, but there's no spoilers here for Spirit Catch Men v Spirit Catch Women, the saga.
Yes. When I thought that I might be filling in for you, Alva, I was thinking of your exact arguments. So I think I'm with you so far.
Nice.
I'm with you so far. Because what are y'all going to do? Like, we're going to just get to the point where we crave it, you know? I think. I don't know.
I have a question for Richie. What did you think of my role in the film Spirit Catchman? Like, did you find me like good, inspiring?
Yeah, I mean, there were a few other that auditioned for Vernon, but you did probably the best of speaking once, so that was pretty good.
Thank you.
I read a review that said that Spirit Catch Women wasn't very feminist because they were all prostitutes. What do you think?
Well, yeah, like you got like sex sells. I'm not gonna have they're not gonna have like a chalkboard teaching us right from wrong be their superpower fighting spirits.
Sex work can be empowering and can be feminists.
Yeah, but they're gonna fuck ghosts. Oh. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna fuck ghosts. I don't want to put any other titles on it. Don't try to make it sound fancier than it is. They fuck ghosts.
You gotta fuck the ghosts before they fuck you.
Exactly. See,
you don't want to get ghost fucked because then you get
clearly following my blog.
I'm afraid of no ghost dick.
And you shouldn't be. No, it's very fuckable. It's very fuckable.
Right now, I think I'd take any dick. So
honestly, though, yeah, I want to be haunted right now.
Ghost dick, real dick. Who cares?
Ghost dick sounds great. Like it's probably like clean. You don't have to worry about any odors. It's probably
the slime.
You and the odors, Vicky. What is it with you and the odors?
I don't know. Bad experience.
I will say the way I wrote it, that it is very clean, but they do smell god awful. Like it is quite a burden that these ladies are taking to stop ghosts. Just really keeping their energy down because the Pringler's obviously not there all the time.
The Pringler. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Any questions for our debaters, everybody? I mean, we can question them now. Richie, how much more of your story is there?
Richie, before we go,
just making it up as I go here. I have a few points. I can finish it in a minute.
Okay, sweet.
But I think we could take 10. I mean 8 if we don't include the drum solo, but 10 minutes to just appreciate the story. I think
the story. Okay. Any other questions for Comedy is Dead Forever?
Richie, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What have you been up to, man? I haven't seen you in a while.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, no, I was worried that you weren't going personal. So
yeah,
what's
I
new
wanted
with
to bring
me?
it up. It would have been weird if I didn't.
So I've still been doing stand up. Obviously.
Yeah. Nice.
So that's
in
kind of
the
a
last
given.
8
Right
weeks,
now, right?
like right now.
I mean, if you count, I've done a few shows, like a lot of Zoom comedy competitions and stuff, but it's so frustrating because I hate screens in general.
Yes.
And I have to just stare at yourself in a screen and come to realization that this is what you actually look like in a group of people that are constantly looking at themselves in the screen, wondering if this is what they actually look like. the comedy I found is just gotten more nervous.
But
because people are more worried about how they look as well as they're, at least out here. Like you can almost see them, like they'll be like getting into something, they'll look at their camera and then they'll posture again.
Yes.
So it's becoming a lot more strange.
But people in your Zoom show actually had their webcams on, so that's good. That's better than performing to a bunch of names.
Yeah, well, I mean, some of them had like cell phones, which is like, I get it, you want to be cool and trendy, but
who's on their phone here? Or is anyone on their phone here?
Yeah, they had their phone. They're like, I'm on a Bluetooth speaker. Can you guys hear us? And we're all, no, we can't. We can't, but we all said we could because obviously that's an easy person to beat out of the competition. So you're like, oh yeah, no, you sound great, yeah.
Did you win any?
No, I don't win. Last thing I won was the last debate. That's the only thing I've won.
The prestigious award.
Yeah. The last time I tried to do I tried to make everyone meditate. So I had them all turn off their cameras.
Okay.
And they did not like it. It was well above what they wanted. So I lost that competition. I won $7. I did get $7 for coming in third.
Oh, that's not bad. That's something. That's like half of
a donaire.
Yeah, exactly.
A small donaire.
Half of a
not out here.
Meal. Yeah, true. Okay, well, if there's no other questions, we will get into the rebuttals. See here.
I'm gonna start a little bit before you chime me in. So where did we leave off?
Oh God, where did we? What was
Marmalade.
the last?
Lady Marmalade was fucking the ghost of Vernon Vestibule. All right.
Okay, so if you are ready, we will get you back 1.5 minutes. Okay.
All right, I'm zoomed in.
1:30. And go.
All right, so the Spirit Catchmen, they went through the coronavirus and they're like, oh man, I miss stand-up comedy, so develop a tool to go into the future. Boom. Cue female Ghostbusters. Spirit Catchwomen. And Lady Marmalade is fucking the ghost of Vernon Vestibule. And he can't speak. He still can't speak. That's a rule. And he tries to wail while she's having sex with him, and he can't do it. And it's killing him inside. And then the Spirit Catchmen show up and go, Lady Marmalade, we need your help. Stand-up comedy is dead. Not just a person, an idea, an art is dead. So she finishes her move on Vernon Vestibule, and with a scream, breaking his fucking one rule, boom, out comes Norm Macdonald. Norm Macdonald, he's great. Pringler doesn't know who Norm Macdonald is. Pringler traps him in a ghost can. We're like, oh no. Vernon Vestibule with one more utterance. Appears Bob Saget. So yeah, stand-up comedy is still going to be a thing. I think we can agree if Bob Saget's the only one left, it's pretty much dead.
Woohoo! Bam! Came back real strong. I guess you really need to hear the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm known as Richie Tight 5 Bell by Cameron Laidlaw. I used to have a show at my house just so I could ignore the light.
Okay, Alva, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. And 1, 2, 3, go.
Well, my rebuttal is pretty simple. It's the fact that we're so desperate for entertainment that Spirit Catchmen has been a running joke for weeks. And I was genuinely invested in that story. Which I think just goes to show that when stand-up finally comes back, it's going to be crazy town. And people haven't drank in bars for months. And it's going to come back better than ever. It's going to be a phoenix rising from the flames. We got nothing to worry about.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. It's going to come back stronger than ever. At 25 to 35% capacity, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's more than we were getting anyway.
That's exactly what I thought too. I was like, this will be fine. When is it ever 100%? Like very rarely. So are we ready to vote, everybody?
Yeah.
Okay. So raise your hand if you think Richie won the debate. No, really?
That's fair.
No, Richie!
Well, how am I supposed to say, hey, everyone, all your dreams are dead?
That's a good point, Richie.
Yeah, hey guys, you know
point.
this thing we're trying to do right now?
Commitment was amazing.
Fucking don't worry about it. It's
Just didn't really understand what was going on.
Listen, Richie, you reached a high point at the last debates. We just had to bring you back down.
Yeah.
Like, that's just the way that life works. So.
Yeah, that's why I'm voting against Richie, because he beat me last time.
Very bitter, aren't you?
I
I'm
hope you
super
win
better.
this time.
Oh, Richie, I'm voting for Richie!
Okay, you got one vote.
Late vote, late
It
entrance.
still means you didn't win. Alva wins this round. Give it up for Alva.
Hey!
Cheers.
Hey!
Very optimistic. I feel like a lot of comedians aren't optimistic right now. So, did that help inspire you all? Did that like brighten your thoughts of your future? Did that help? No, didn't.
I'm optimistic. I'm just like whatever the comedy version of sexually frustrated is. I need to be. I want people to look at me and pay attention to the stupid shit I have to say in a bar environment.
I'm laugh horny.
Yes. Laugh horny.
I'm laugh horny and horny. Like that is, I'm gonna fucking spontaneously combust.
It's just both ends, just going.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
guys, we
God.
can do a Zoom comedy show if that's what you want to do.
No.
I can.
There's a few of those going around. It's not the same.
Okay, well, before we go on to the next one, I know Adrian and Alva, you guys have done a Zoom comedy show.
I did.
Yeah.
Can you speak to that experience? What was that like?
It was, I mean, you know,
That extreme.
It was nice because there were people from that weren't locally, so you could do old material without like beating a dead horse. So that was really nice, but it was awkward. Like the energy
awkward.
back from the crowd. Like people were laughing and stuff, but there was a delay, so like your timing was all fucked up. It was weird.
Is that nice though? Doing like, I always feel like I've cheated myself when I do old material.
Yeah, I don't
Like
know.
I just don't get the same oomph. Like I'd rather bomb every time doing a new set.
I don't know. I think we were bound to bomb whatever we do.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
it's
on
online.
Zoom, yeah.
I thought it went fairly well though. Like people who watched
Yeah.
it really enjoyed it. We got a lot of positive feedback about
Yeah.
it.
But I felt like it, like personally, it felt like a bomb. Like it didn't
Because
feel
you would
great.
joke and then the laugh would come like 10 seconds later.
Yeah.
Also, me and
But
Jim,
I'm
Jim were
I'm
audience
appreciative.
members. Me and Jim were audience
You
members,
watched that
and yeah, I was watching. I felt awkward, like, because almost every audience member had their webcams off, and I was like, well, I don't want to be like one of the only ones with my webcam on, so I didn't put my webcam on. But then
I
there
kept
was
the webcam off, but the sound on, so you could hear me
No, that
chuckle.
just made you look kind of like a pervert. I was like, you know, this
I was naked.
James. I know.
I mean, I assumed.
I could sense that. You
Well,
know?
even when you do a live show, sometimes like people don't laugh that loud, but you can like see them like chuckle.
I thought you were gonna say live shows. I thought you were gonna say like even at live shows we've had some naked people. I'm like, oh, I've never seen naked people at the live show.
Jim in particular, actually. Yeah.
Is Jim ever clothed at a show? I don't think I've ever seen that.
This is the first time I've ever
I
seen
do
Jim with
old
this
material.
with anything on, right? Like this upper half. He's probably naked from the waist down.
100%.
Yeah.
oh man. But the other thing was there was one woman in that Zoom comedy show that was laughing the whole time.
She
And
was a super fan.
She was enough for y'all. Like we need
Amazing.
her at every show, right?
We
Kathy,
need her
I
at
think it
every
was.
fucking show.
Was it Kathy or Michelle?
Kathy,
Oh.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did it like 2 weeks later, or like a week after, and she was there, and she was like the only one laughing at me the entire time. So
Oh, so
Got
Jim,
mad.
you've done some too, eh? Have you?
I have, yeah.
So are you getting used to them? Like what are you?
Yeah, but I don't want to get used to them, you know?
I think like desperate times calls for desperate measures, but I would never want to do this on the regular. Like I absolutely, I wasn't. I
Yeah.
prefer the
It was better
debates.
than nothing. But
Yeah, it's better than nothing, but I prefer these debates to the live comedy at
Yes.
this point.
Mm-hmm.
Give
I
it up
wanna
for
get one of
debates.
I'm gonna get one of those big PA systems that you can get at Costco. It's like a just huge speaker and a microphone, and then I'm just gonna take it to the Commons and just get people to like stand 6 feet apart there.
I think that's fabulous. Can I be in the lineup?
Totally. And yeah, honestly,
All
why
right.
not? I was thinking like what we should do for a microphone, but I feel like if you just cover it, it should be chill.
Shoddy headline.
What was that, Brandon? You
There's like a
muted,
big
motherfucker?
pregnant pause.
I was just about to say, "Hey, Mitch, can I headline?" And then
I shotgunned it. Okay,
You
Brandon.
shotgun- I can't
get
do anything
fucking
about
line. Shoddy.
I have.
No,
I have.
I
I have to
shotgunned
explain
it. I said it first.
so
You
we can
said,
put
"Can I be on it?"
Have more confidence, Adrian.
You said, "Can I be on it?" Okay, you're like, I don't know, third or something. I'm
You
good.
need to wear a hat, Albert.
I should wear a hat. Do you know hats don't fit me anymore because of how big my fucking hair has gotten?
That's awesome.
You can
Yeah,
just
there's only
smush,
3 sizes of hats actually.
smush the hair in. Just smush it in.
Yeah, but hang on a second. I do have a hat here somewhere.
A blanket hat.
Let me. This one kind of fits.
Yo, Durham, can you DJ my comedy show?
No, I was hoping. I was hoping about my late night set.
Your early morning BT East set.
Okay, let's move on to the next debate, shall we?
Your mom goes to college.
Let's keep this train rolling. All right, speaking of Mitch, you're up next, buddy. So the next debate subject is, and I have the transition queued up, men are more shallow than women. Hardly worth a debate because we all know it's true.
Holy shit, that's me.
We are, you guys are up. So Mitch, you're going to go first. So you're for this subject. Are you ready to go? Did you prepare at all?
Yes, I prepared. I totally did. What the hell? Why would you call me out like that? Right?
I was just curious.
I cut the brim off my fucking hat for this.
Okay, Mitch. Well, you are up. Whenever you're ready, you can. Well, actually,
Brandon, I want Brandon to unmute himself because I want to hear his laugh.
Yankee with no brim.
Whoa! Yankee with no brim.
Okay.
This is my favorite hat. I got it in Toronto.
All right. Are you ready to go?
Yep.
Okay. And go.
So this is a topic that's just really close to home to me because girls like to think that I'm more shallow. And you know what? Maybe they're right. Maybe every girl I've ever dated who's called me shallow is onto something. I'm starting to notice a pattern. So I started listening to dating podcasts. I listened to How to Talk to Girls, The Dating Game Killer, Dating Tips and Loves, Help, I Suck at Dating, Dating Diaries, The Bad Girl's Bible, Single to Soulmate, The Dating Advice, May Anchor's The Ultimate Dating Podcast, The Swirl World Podcast. Oh, wow, fuck that up. Oh, God. All right, bombing. Dating Straight. That's for straight dating. And yeah, dude, listen, every podcast is run by really bitter women who's dated a lot of shallow men. And I'm not usually a numbers guy, but it's so hard to argue with raw data like that. And I'm not even sure it's pronounced data. It could be pronounced data. But the reason I think men are more shallow than women is just because if I texted a bunch of women and said, yo, let's meet up tonight and just fucking shut the blinds, rip the phone cord out of the wall and just, fuck, like that probably wouldn't even happen. But I know a lot of girls that could message me and I'm so shallow that I would just do it even if they were like into something gross like Animal Crossing or something disgusting like that. So it really honestly just comes down to my personal preference. I would probably do anything for
Time is up. Okay. That was really good, Mitch. I liked that.
Thanks, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah.
Okay. Adrian, are you ready?
I am ready.
You are.
Yo, Adrian.
Adrian's against this, so she thinks women are more shallow, I guess, technically.
Yeah.
All right. And go.
Yes, I do, because women are very shallow, and I should know because I am one. Look, I once broke up with a guy because he didn't wear the right jeans. Okay? He was also a murderer. We all know that tapered jeans are the real crime here. Okay? Men are compassionate and thoughtful. They would never dump a girl because she wore the wrong jeans. They would fuck your sister, but they don't care about fashion. Okay? What else do I have? Fuck. Women will only date ugly men if they have money and a heart condition. And the same goes for small penises. And you never hear a man complain about how much money they make in comparison to women. And finally, just a second. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How many seconds do I have?
16.
Okay, just a minute. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Perfect. You are perfect. I love you. You. Oh, yeah.
Time's up. Time's up. Oh my gosh.
What?
That was sexual.
Sorry.
That was.
I got a little distracted.
That
by
was,
myself.
That was sexual AF. All right.
I think
I
we
didn't
just
know I
got
could
like
get
20
turned
new
on during my
followers.
debate.
Sorry, I heard two people at the same time. What?
Who went? I don't know what I said.
Alva said something. Mitch said something. I didn't hear either of them.
I said we probably just got 20 new followers.
And I said I didn't know we were allowed to get horny at the end of our debates.
I'm just getting self-appreciative.
Yes.
Because I'm so perfect. Oh.
This debate is very close to my heart. Because I truly do think men are more shallow. That's my true opinion.
Oh, really?
So.
Absolutely. If you look at couples, how many couples are the men dating up, or men usually date up?
True.
Women date down. It's
I mean, that can't,
up
can't
what?
usually be true.
Well,
I mean,
okay.
unless, like, there's an equal number, give or take.
Well, sometimes they're equal. Sometimes they are equal, but I just think that most times you see a hot woman with, from an attractiveness standpoint, lesser attractive guy.
Because she's shallow and she's with him because he has money.
Or a big dick.
Or a big dick. One or the other. Which was my point right here. That was my point number 3 right here.
What if he's just like really like I don't know, like funny?
No, that doesn't do anything.
Is that enough or is that not enough?
No, that's not enough. Fuck that shit. I'm funny. I've been single for, I don't know, a long time. But I'm not a man. But I am shallow. And
That's just because you're waiting around for Mr. Moneybags McCoxman.
Because I am shallow and I own that. I'm sorry, I need a little more lip gloss. What was that? Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Do we have any questions for Mitch and Adrian?
Like, questions as to...
Yeah, Adrian, what's your OnlyFans name?
Gonna leave you a link below.
Baby girl 312.
Mine is Justin Timberlake 902.
Probably is.
I actually believe that.
Dude, I had to fucking make some money out here. Out here
You
at my
don't. You live with your grandmother.
Yeah, out here at my grandmother's place. Yo, dude, these Air Jordans don't just pay for themselves.
You're not going to make it as a sugar daddy, I can tell you that.
For like 2 minutes, could you not act like a 21-year-old?
No brim. Brandon, stop acting 30, dude. You're such a 30-year-old in a fucking 25-year-old body.
I am 25.
First of all, he's in a 45-year-old body.
Do I get a rebuttal or did I do it?
Yeah, you get rebuttals. Are we ready for rebuttals unless we have any further questions?
Oh, yeah.
Would you prefer a deep puddle or a shallow pool?
A shallow
Deep puddle or a
Shallow pool, that's where you get your best friends from.
And your first dates.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm scared.
Yeah,
of
probably one
anything.
answer was fine for that.
I like jumping in puddles.
Okay.
I'll always jump in it. I'll always just walk right through a puddle. I won't avoid it, you know? And I think that's a metaphor for life.
Just face it head on.
Head on, walk right in, baby.
You're not going to go head on into a puddle.
I'm finding it hard to talk right now because I have like 5 layers of lip gloss.
Yeah, you
so
would. Yeah.
I actually have a question for Mitch on his story.
Yes.
So in his fucking story, he rips the phone out of the wall. I'm pretty sure everybody has cell phones now. Your phone is still gonna ring. How does that fucking help?
You don't have a home phone, dude?
No, because I don't live with my grandma.
My mother is stranded with me right now. She lives in Amsterdam, and even we don't have a fucking landline.
Yeah, sounds just like cribbage nights get wild at Mitch's grandma's house.
Dude, my grandmother don't even play crib. She just watches 2.5 Men. Dude, she loves that show. She actually loves Charlie Sheen. She's a Sheen queen.
Right? Shallow.
Oh man.
Dude, she's not shallow. You need a lot of depth to understand his troubled addiction history and to look past that. It takes a lot of depth.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a hell of a day when that guy dies. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm very surprised he's not dead.
Yeah, I was just about to say
So many
that.
porn stars and strippers are gonna cry. And...
Dude, Betty White is still alive. Nobody, like, people can live forever. Not everyone dies.
I've heard Charlie Sheen actually can't die.
Everybody dies?
Is that because of the tiger blood? He'll live forever?
Not Charles.
People can't live forever.
I'm gonna kill Betty White.
Let's not isolate that clip, anybody. No one clip that. No one
Betty
clip
White
that.
shotguns. She shotguns cherry White Claws. She rips mango jewel pods. She does sick heel flips.
Hang on.
She wears dope Tommy Hilfiger pants. She has a sweet tattoo sleeve. She's just so dope. I look up
Mitch,
to her.
go
I
back to
model
what-
my life after her.
What White Claw did she drink?
Black cherry, the best flavor.
That's what I got right now.
Oh,
Gang shit.
Yeah, I got it. That's literally exactly what I'm drinking tonight. And
I got so excited when I saw that I probably woke up my grandmother.
Yeah, it's delicious. It tastes like a cherry Coke. It's delicious.
Isn't that why they call it White Claw?
What?
Why?
Because of Betty White? Isn't that where the name came from?
Yeah.
I heard that somewhere.
She put a lot of money into the Kickstarter. She put a lot of money into that Kickstarter. She put a lot in.
Okay, we're gonna get to rebuttals now. So Mitch, you get another minute and 30.
Won't even need it.
Well, you still should. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and go.
So Adrian said that you see a lot of very beautiful women with rich dudes who probably have small penises, which I don't know you're such a size queen bringing in dick size into this, but basically you got to think if he has a good job and he has a small dick, you have to have a lot of depth to look past those glaring, like, wait, did I say good job? Oh, I'm fucking up big time. But yeah, basically to look past a small penis, if you're a size queen, takes a lot of depth emotionally. And I just think that I could never do that. Like if a girl had a small dick, I could never look past that. So that makes me more shallow. Me, as a man representing all men. The definition of shallow is something that is not deep or someone who's concerned only about silly, inconsequential things. Oh, yeah, another thing. I forgot. This is the biggest thing ever. So you guys know how the $8 billion sneaker industry is like dominated by men? So we completely flipped the switch on that TikTok, bro. We took the biggest cliche I grew up with. The biggest cliche I grew up with is women love shoes. And now I have like 30 pairs of shoes, and most girls I date have like 3 pairs of ripped Vans. So like... I think we completely flipped it on that. So if you find me a girl who knows more shoe titles than me, then I'll maybe think about changing my side of this argument. But men
Time's
are more
up!
shallow, 100%.
That's time. Damn. Oh boy. Okay. And Adrian, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. And go.
Okay. Mitch was talking about like, oh, it's always about size. It's always about size with you shallow people. Depth. Depth is for pussies. Okay? Look at Mitch. You know, he's getting all sensitive and shit. We all know Mitch dates older women. Why? Because he's shallow. He wants to be taken care of, just like any girl that dates an older man for money, because they're shallow, right? They're looking for something, like a big dick or money. Two things that they could possibly be looking for. I don't know. And I also read online too, Mitch. I looked shit up too. Right here. I got it. I read that a shallow person could be dating the most wonderful person in the world, but will drop them like a used tissue if a more attractive person finds them interesting. And I was like, okay, what's the big deal? Who cares? That's fine. That's good. We should be doing that. We should be doing whatever makes us feel good, especially in this time of a pandemic. We don't have time to be like nice. We should just be ourselves. And I'm rambling. How much time do I have?
6 seconds. You're good. If you're good.
Fuck. Okay. I'm done. I rest my case.
When you're done. Okay.
I've had 2 wines. Sorry.
2 wines?
What's the pill that a lot of women take?
Birth control pill?
Birth control?
No. It's like it's not Ativan. It's the other one.
Xanax.
No, not that one.
Klonopin?
Ambien.
Midol.
Might be Ambien.
Midol?
Why do you ask, Mitch?
Yeah, what? And also, how is the pill specific to women? Like what?
Midol is period Tylenol, if that's the one you're thinking.
Rufinone?
Yeah, Mitch, do you mean ones that we take or ones that you slip in our drinks?
One time I think I actually did get drugged because I was at the ale house, and that's like the most dangerous bar in Halifax. And I came home and I literally pissed in my oven. True story. But I don't remember doing it. I swear to God, I don't. Because like everyone's had that drinking blackout, like when you're drunk and you black out, but you still remember coming in and out, you know. But this was the full on. I woke up, kitchen floor, oven full of piss, light bulb out. And my grandmother, she was like, "Yeah, I've heard of pissing in the fridge, but I've never heard of pissing in the oven." And I was like, "Who the fuck pisses in the fridge?" But I guess I did.
Too much for grandma.
Yeah.
The fridge, I can understand, but
it's so much worse to piss in your fridge. Like you just ruin all your food.
Yeah, at least there was nothing. There wasn't even pans in my oven. Because some people, I honestly, that's my biggest pet peeve when someone's like, "Oh, I'm gonna use my oven to put some pans and shit," and then like when you go to preheat the oven, and then you're like, what's that burning smell? And then you got like wicked hot pans. Like where are you gonna?
What are we talking about? Are you Julia fucking Childs? Like
not everyone has counter space to keep an abundance of pans.
Rachel Ray, next you're gonna tell us your favorite fucking bread recipe?
I want to hear that.
You guys, are we ready to vote on this debate?
Yes.
Okay, I actually don't know whom. I actually don't know.
You know.
White Claw.
I have a pretty good idea.
White Claw gang.
Oh man, this is tough. But okay, raise your hand if you want to vote for Mitch. I actually am gonna give Mitch this. 1, 2, 3.
Sam, you asshole.
4. Oh, looks like Mitch took it. Mitch took it.
It was close. Small dick line was so funny though.
Yeah.
Small dick.
I love the shoe argument. That's amazing.
Yeah.
On point. On fucking point.
And Mitch does seem more shallow than Adrian. Like just looking at two of them arguing. Like,
that was my plan the whole time. Just to, ever since I met you guys, be extremely shallow in anticipation for this debate.
It's a long con with Mitch.
But dude, that's how I fucking get the job done.
He just disappears and moves on to Montreal, which is the next one where he starts playing his shallow game.
I love Montreal, bro.
Do you wanna,
Don't even get me
look at my
started.
Jays?
Don't even get me started. Yo, you want to see some Jordans, bro?
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't want to see some Jordans. I'm not a 21-year-old ex-hockey boy. I don't want to see Jordans.
Yeah, let's see the collection, bro.
All right, I'll check it out. You want to see all three of my pairs?
Okay, if anyone wants a drink break, now's the
I was just
time.
gonna say, why are we doing this? Okay.
I'm doing a White Claw break. Is what I'm doing.
I'm gonna take a quick break too.
I'm gonna get another drink really quick.
Yo,
I'm gonna
fucking
check my
going for a second
fucking
Jordan game, bro. Blue pill or red pill?
messages.
Dude, this is probably so dirty putting shoes on my face. Holy shit. I gotta go wash my face.
What's your third pair?
Brandon, how have you been, man?
We are on a break.
Good. How have you been?
Man, I'm all right. I was supposed to be back in May, but all this nonsense happened.
You're middling it.
Mm-hmm.
That's exciting.
This is a great time to tell everybody
it's all right.
to subscribe to Intoxicated Podcast and also subscribe to Kyle and Brandon, our podcast.
Oh my goodness! Thank you.
I've listened to your podcast. It's you guys are fucking strange. It's good. It's some of the weirdest shit I've ever seen.
Are you guys gonna
you guys
do-
and Steve Mackey?
Oh.
Steve Mackey, two dogs talking on car hoods.
Steve Mackey is my dream intoxicated guest.
Ask him, what's he doing?
Just get him a shawarma and some spicy rice. He'll be right over it. He won't even care about the quarantine.
He was my favorite guy to have end a show. There's no other flavor like Steve Mackey. The first joke I ever heard him talk about, it was when your girlfriend asks you the worst thing you've ever done, you better lie, because when she finds out that you've cut off a cat's head with a shovel. I read his Facebook statuses like they're fucking bedtime stories.
It's great. Yeah, his Facebook
Read them
stats
in
is
his
alone.
voice perfectly.
Yeah.
I feel like we could do like a Halifax comedians read Steve Mackey's statuses.
I tried to get him to do it when I was when I lived in Halifax. I was trying to get him to we were gonna record them and just have him in an old timey library, just reading his statuses out of a book.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
But he was hammered. It was a bad time to bring it up with him.
He brought to light one of the most.
Hang on a second. Is Steve Mackey watching right now?
Dude, God bless our Lord and Savior Mackey.
I think he might be. Steve, if you're watching, we can send you the Zoom link, buddy, and you can get in on this.
Oh, get him in here. Start this over. Let's just have everyone debate Steve Mackey.
No.
Yes. Every single one of his statuses.
I don't know. It says that he popped in on the Facebook Live just now. He might be watching.
Oh man.
I want to hear some old Bob from China stories. Tell him that. He's from China.
Half-pound boot? Was that one 3-pound boots? What was another guy? 3-pound boots?
As soon as Albert Coombs, okay, I think we've all returned.
Were you peeing in your fridge?
Was that?
Albert, were you peeing in your oven or your fridge?
No, the toilet. I usually pee in
Does
the
that?
toilet.
Weak
That's the lamest
choice,
shit
but
ever.
okay.
But if somebody's in the bathroom,
Okay.
then yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
You're not gonna not piss.
Next subject is my favorite of all time. Okay.
Wait, can you guys hear me when I mute?
What do you mean?
Right now I'm muted. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
That's fucking crazy.
Albert, get some new headphones, bro.
See that little red mark? I really thought that was protecting me.
Nope.
That's crazy. The sound's coming out of this fucking camera.
Well,
That's insane. Why do I have this fucking thing right here? What's it for?
you better not be muted now because you're up next, buddy.
Okay, shit.
So the next subject is very close to my heart. It's my favorite theory of all time just because it's so ridiculous. It is the moon is a spaceship. Okay? The moon is a spaceship. And debating for this subject is Albert Coombs. Are you ready, Albert Coombs?
I am ready to go. Shit.
You're I love how
Let me at him.
I'm ready.
Let me at him.
Okay. And go.
Okay, so first of all, Jim is an idiot, and he probably thinks the moon is made out of cheese. I just want to get that out of there right away. I made that joke earlier. I'm bringing it back straight from the chat into this call right now. He doesn't know a lot about the moon. Ask him later. Ask him. He'll tell you that he doesn't know much about the moon. Second of all, what's a ship? It's something that floats. That's the only thing that makes something a ship. Okay, and it's in space. These are facts. So if it floats and it's in space, it's a spaceship. I mean, and beyond that, it is an actual spaceship sent from an alien race. The name of that their planet is the Jim Templia, and I think he's in on it. The Jim Templians sent the moon here in 1945 to spy on us and create a reality TV show. And they've been watching us ever since 1960 is the first time anyone talked about the moon. They wanted to go there. The guys got there, tried to hijack the moon, couldn't do it. The Jim Templians were too smart. They stopped them. It's like Elvis said, comedy is a cockroach. The moon is a spaceship. Okay, and the different, how bright it is, like the moon cycles, that's how charged it is. And when it's fully charged, that's when it beams everything back to the planet of Jim Templia.
Time is up.
Thank you.
That is it. That was a good case for the moon as a spaceship. Okay, Jim Temple, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, you are against this, and you can go right now.
Here I go. All right. I just kind of, this has all been going on. I've been writing down my argument, and I don't know a lot about the moon. And I don't think it's made out of cheese. I think it's actually, rather than a spaceship, a pale gray smart car. And here's a few reasons why. Low gas emission. They're both sort of round. Isn't as popular as it used to be, unless you're super into horoscopes and crystals. I'm a hack. Really hard to pick anyone up in it. It looks better when it's closer to you and smaller when it's farther from you. Very signature trait of smart cars and only smart cars. And that is the only thing that has that effect. They both have weird cup holders. Shaq did a commercial for both of them, but can't fit inside either. If you talk to me about either of them, I'm going to call you a big fucking nerd and give you a knuckle sandwich, you big fucking nerd. I hate you. I'm a popular kid. I'm big. I'm cool.
Time's up. And
oh, perfect.
Yeah, time is up.
Nice.
Okay, discussion time. I cannot wait for discussion time. What do you guys think?
Yo, I have a question for Jim.
Yeah.
Do you believe they put a man on the moon?
Ooh.
Man on the moon.
I don't. I think it was filmed in a studio in Hollywood, California.
Fox and Warner Brothers.
Jim loves REM because he's fucking sleeping right now.
That's dope, man. You're really cool.
Yeah, Jim. Albert DM'd me and told me to tee up that joke for him.
I did.
And I did it.
Oh, yeah.
Albert, you seem to be loving Jim Temple's argument.
No. I was listening to something else.
No, his mic was actually on, and he was just fucking fake laughing the entire time.
No, I was listening to some comedy skits. I was listening to my own comedy skits and laughing about those.
He was listening
I was listening
Derek Johnson.
I don't know what Jim was arguing.
Yeah, me neither.
I just love the moon as a spaceship theory because it's just so fucking ridiculous, but I love it so much. And also, I really want it. I know it's not true, but I kind of want it to be true. Am I alone in this?
Albert, if Jim Temple came Jim Temple's people came on the moon, is it also like the same planet where all other weird looking white people came from? Like Tilda Swinton and like Bowie and Cumberbatch?
I'm going to be honest with you. The fact that Jim looks like an alien is unrelated. I think it's just a coincidence that his name is Jim Temple and the people who run the moon spaceship are from the planet of Jim Temple. It's just a fun coincidence.
I'm so distracted. Brandon, are you using a joint roller?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I respect that, Brandon. I respect that.
Dude, you can't be smoking 30 joints a day with a joint roller. You got to learn by now.
It rolls the perfect joint.
It's just easier.
It is
why especially if you're doing 30 a day, like convenience. You get
why make life harder for yourself? Truly.
Don't go gatekeeping how you roll your joint. Like that's
It's a real commitment, though.
That's stoner like positivity.
Oh, dude. Okay, one stoner positivity. That's lame. And I don't know. Every lady loves a man who can roll a nice joint. You know what I mean?
I can roll a joint.
You're 21.
Yeah, a nice
Don't
one
worry,
though. A
Brandon.
nice.
Ladies love you just fine.
Dude, women love handcrafted gifts.
Okay, do we have any further questions for our debaters before we get into the final statements of the moon?
Fucking
and
muted.
spaceship?
Somebody asked me a question. I want one more before.
Albert,
I find this topic
I
so
got a
ridiculous. I can't even.
Love this topic
I have a
so much.
question.
Hey, Albert.
Stand it. Is it a real thing, Sarah?
It's a real.
I think Richie might have a question.
Richie does
Yeah.
have a question.
So dumb.
No, I'll let you guys go.
No, Richie, you have the floor. What's your question?
No, I feel rude now because it's such a stupid question.
What's your
Go
question?
ahead. Go ahead.
Albert,
We're all listening.
Albert, do you think the moon could be described as a friendship?
Aww.
No. Speaking of ships, I believe now, after that joke from Richie, I believe in censorship. Up until then, I was kind of against it. But all
Yeah,
of
he
a sudden,
texted me about that setup too.
I'm just.
I got a question for Jim.
I want to knock him down.
So if the moon has how many cup holders?
Oh, sorry, Alva, you go ahead. Start over.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Jim.
Yes.
If the moon has that many cup holders, what drinks are you gonna put in those cup holders? You gotta fill every single one.
Just like when kids like mix them up in like the different little
swamp
things
water?
at McDonald's. Just like one of like each of the 8 different pops.
Jungle juice. So
Yeah,
Is there
and we
any-
put them all
is-
there because that's disgusting and no one should drink that here on Earth.
Is there any liquor in those cups? Or is it just fucking pop?
They just get high on life on the moon,
High on
And
life.
LSD.
Yeah, big into that.
Okay.
You guys ever drink beer on a plane before? It's crazy.
Albert,
How old are you, Mitch? Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
Albert, I have a question for you. If the moon's a spaceship, what kind of sound would it make?
Yeah.
That's how they named it. That's why they named it the moon. It's because that's the sound it made when it arrived.
It sounds like a motorcycle.
Yeah,
Albert,
that's
you
why
said
they call them motorcycles. The MO comes from the fact that they sound like the moon, and then the tricycle is for another reason I don't know about.
Albert, you compared the moon to a ship because it's floating in space. Now, I've watched probably every season of Big Bang Theory with my grandmother, and I know a bit about space. And let me tell you that it's not floating, but it's actually flying around the Earth's orbit. So our gravitational pull is like pulling it while we're pulling on a separate axis. So
You
it's
find
actually...
flying makes it less like a ship.
No, it's more of a plane.
Or an airship.
A spaceship, I think, is the word they would use for something that flies through space. Like, isn't that the commonly accepted term? Also, watching Big Bang Theory makes you a bad person.
Yes,
That's
Agreed.
not true. That's not true at all because I have the biggest crush on Penny.
it
Of
does
course.
make you a bad person. I agree.
It's just a fact. No offense, Mitch.
Unforgivable offense.
If the
That's
moon
not.
is a ship, What cruise line is it owned by?
Yes.
Disney or Carnival?
Well, Royal Caribbean is the only cruise line I believe in.
What about the Milky Way cruise?
Oh my
line?
God, Royal Caribbean. I was on a Royal Caribbean cruise and they had a thing specifically to look at the moon. It's like this giant arm that goes into the middle of the sky. And I didn't realize it at the time, but I mean, that's not a coincidence.
Yeah.
So
Have you guys ever drank a beer on a cruise ship?
That was a good callback. But
well, yes, Richie, I drank 1,000 of them. That's it. So that's the only reason I went. I got sugar.
See, you also have gone to school.
Albert, how are you gonna hate on people who watch Big Bang Theory when everyone who's ever been on a cruise loves Big Bang Theory?
People who go on cruises only do that to throw the passengers who watch Big Bang Theory off of the side of the boat. It's one of the main pastimes. They have rock climbing and they have murdering people who like the Big Bang Theory.
Also, she's not the best.
I go on that cruise in a minute.
The best Penny on TV is Penny from Happy Endings, not Penny from Big Bang Theory. If anyone watches Happy Endings, you'll know.
Yeah, if you ask me, that Penny is heaven sent.
I don't get it.
I've never seen Happy Ending, but I got a Happy Ending before.
Penny and sent are synonyms, and therefore my joke was brilliant because it involves synonyms.
We should just put this thing to a fucking vote. Are we ready? Did we do
Wait,
rebuttals?
don't we get a rebuttal?
Oh, yeah, that's right. We didn't do rebuttals yet.
Hasn't
Okay.
this been a rebuttal? Oh my lord.
Okay,
this
Albert.
is so long, it's crazy.
Albert,
Okay,
are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. You get 1 minute and 30 and go.
Okay. So one of the main things I would say is that if it is a smart car, then why are you so dumb, Jim? And also, if it is a smart car in space, isn't that a spaceship? I know what you're thinking. Oh, and the Jetsons, they call them flying cars, not spaceships. But they weren't actually in space like the moon is. They were still on Earth. That's the difference between a flying car and a spaceship. Is one of them on Earth, and the other one's in space. Anyway, so your argument was for my point. Another point I would like to make is that I have a portal to the back of the moon where there is a steering wheel, and you can see it clearly. See that? See that? You can see the steering wheel. I'm holding up a portal to the moon, and you can clearly see that there's a steering wheel on it for driving. Okay, that's irrefutable evidence.
25 seconds.
I don't need to say anything else. I just showed you.
You could make more sound.
Showed you.
Show us.
Okay. Oh, and I'll show you what it looked like when the moon was pulling up. Moon. That was when it stopped. That's when it kind of trailed off there. Anyways, I'm pretty fucking convincing here.
Time's up. We're done. Ooh. Damn. Okay. Jim Temple, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, Jim. I don't want to doubt you, but you got a big one to follow here.
I do.
All right.
And I'm disadvantaged because I have no visual aids, but
it's okay. Sometimes it's better. So, and
hey.
Go.
Albert, what were you saying about the Jim Templians were making reality TV? Is that right?
What? Did I say that?
No, Albert. Sorry.
Yes, I did say that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that can't be possible because all Jim Templians are blind and only listen to public radio. And their favorite program is Vinyl Cafe with Stuart McLean. And just to name a few of the great Vinyl Cafe works that we do love. Vinyl Cafe Stories, 1998. The Vinyl Cafe on Tour, 1999. Vinyl Cafe Odd Jobs, 2001. Vinyl Cafe Incorporated, Coast to Coast Story Service, 2002. A Storygram from Vinyl Cafe Incorporated, 2004. I'm just going to keep doing this until my time runs out. A Vinyl Cafe, A Christmas Collection, 2005. An Important Message from the Vinyl Cafe, 2007. The Vinyl Cafe, Storyland, 2008. Planet Boy, 2009. That was a really good one. I like that one. Out and About, 2010. Vinyl Cafe, Family Pack. Vinyl Cafe, New Stories, 2013. Vinyl Cafe, Seasons, 2015.
Time's up.
Nice.
What were they debating again?
Vinyl Cafe.
The moon is a spaceship.
Oh, good job, Jim.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, are you guys, are we chat? What do you guys think? Jim or Albert? Let us know in the chat just generally like which one you liked better. But let's put this thing to a vote, shall we? Are we ready to put it to a vote?
And let us know in the chat who you like more as a person too.
Yeah, I think that's important. And I don't have the chat open.
Hey, let's not play that game. Have you seen Jim? He's a very likable fellow.
Yeah.
I want this to come down to the arguments and the special effects. If I'm being honest with you, I think they should play in like pretty significantly. Also, Jim, you have an alien neck. I don't know if you got the message. I sent it to everyone in the chat. Your neck looks like it's the neck of an alien.
Yeah.
Does it?
Jim Temple.
No, I'm just fucking with him. I was just trying to mess him up during his Vinyl Cafe argument. Which, by the way, is largely unrelated. I think most people would agree. Well, that's not a good point.
To the average eye, maybe.
Chris Left says, I'm doubting the authenticity of Albert's moon photo. Albert, can you pull it up one more time for us?
Hang on a second. I've just got to prepare the portal.
Prepare the portal.
I can't hear the sound.
I'm holding this portal.
Yeah, it is a steering wheel.
And you can see clearly there's a steering wheel, and that's not a smart car steering wheel, Jim, you idiot.
What is it from?
It's from a spaceship. The spaceship is called the Moon.
Right.
Yeah, that was.
Right,
I mean, that's been my position this whole time.
Yes, Moon. I'm back.
Robbie Vino says Jim is his favorite.
No, he said he likes Jim.
That's true.
Which is Robbie's way of pussyfooting around.
I love the word pussyfoot. I think it's great.
Pussyfoot is much better as a verb than a noun, I will say.
What if it's pussyfoot?
Pussy?
What is with you and the pus, Richie? It's always back to the pus.
What's with you and the puss? Like I don't know. I'm just trying to keep a deadline. Try to keep it unbiased here. It's puss or puss. You chose yours, obviously. I'm sticking to mine.
Yeah, pus is gross. Puss is
Fabulous.
okay.
Delightful.
I'm just saying that a pussyfoot is more likely than a pussyfoot.
I don't know. They make those pussyfoot things.
That's why they call it
foot with a
camel toe.
pussy.
I
Richie
just have
doesn't
never.
get figurative language.
A
Pussyfoot.
cat has pussy feet. I get that, but you
Very
can't
literal.
use cats for every argument where it could just be puss.
No, you're a very literal person. There's just not pus everywhere. It's my God.
Well,
What
thank
is
God,
wrong with
no.
you?
But thank God we have these words to warn us.
I want to live in a
There's
world where there's
pus
more puss than pus.
everywhere.
Me too. Jesus Christ.
All right, guys, it's voting time. It's voting time. We're voting. That's what's gonna happen right now. So, raise your hand.
Vote for me instead of Jim.
I agree.
Okay, raise your hand if you think Albert won this debate. Oh, it's a landslide. Oh, even Jim, you can't. Jim.
Sorry, does that mess up?
Oh, I think
I love you, Jim, and I appreciate it.
I think he won
Yeah, no
regardless. Raise your hand again if you think Albert won. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4. Yeah, Albert, you won. You
Wait.
won.
Didn't
Can I
ask
just
if you
say
got. Can I just
thank
vote
you?
for both?
What's that?
I just want to say I'll never forgive you, Durham. Go ahead, Adrian.
Adrian, did you have something to say?
Oh, I just wanted to vote for both. I thought they were both very compelling arguments. Until Richie brought up the pus.
I just didn't like how much Jim was bullied. He has a fine neck.
It's an amazing neck. It's like a swan neck.
Even.
Hey,
Swan-like.
I was
Yeah.
asking for advice. I asked a good friend of mine about advice on how to approach this debate, and he said, "Go for the throat."
Sound advice.
Very sound. Okay, so Albert, you are the winner. How do you feel?
I mean, about the same as before. Pretty bad, I guess.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, it's not fun.
We should both never do this again.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to do it again, but next time I won't think it will pull me out of this pit I've fallen into.
Oh my
Right.
god,
Low
is this a fucking
expectations.
depression Zoom call or what, dude?
Yes.
I thought this was an intervention because Brandon Michael is smoking way too many doobies.
A doobie intervention.
Yo, Durham, how many doobies do you think he's going through? More than you?
He's
I'd say he's about double Durham's doobies.
smoking about 69 a day now.
Dude, ever since 6ix9ine got released, this shit's been fucking... Dude, Tekashi 6ix9ine is the cure to COVID.
All right, well, guys, I gotta work in the morning, so I'm gonna drop off.
Okay, Alva, thanks so much for coming.
Hi, Alva.
Bye. Love you, Alva.
Actually,
Sleep tight.
now that Alva's gone, I am gonna bring in somebody else.
Thank God, am I right? Oh, she's still here.
I'm gonna bring in.
Oh God, that was a joke. Oh fuck. She probably thinks I hate her now, dude.
Traitor.
She didn't vote for me anyways, bro.
I think we have another person who wants to join.
Is it Mackie?
Just 1 second here while I figure my
Surprise
life
It's
out.
Mackie.
Brandon, can you stop hiding behind your handsome men and their cocks? Their cocks just staring at me.
I'm very uncomfortable with your use of the word cocks, Albert. I prefer
love it.
wieners, actually.
I'm more distracted by those cum gutter abs. Jesus Christ.
Cum gutter abs?
Is
That's
that
so
what you
gross.
just called them? That's nasty.
You wish
I
your
don't even
abs
know
were
what
full
that
of
is.
cum.
I saw it on the new Rick and Morty. I won't take credit for it.
That's funny. Cum gutter is a hilarious fucking
That's
phrase.
the best thing I've ever heard.
That's the sign of like a well-planned sex dungeon when you've got a cum gutter.
I don't even know what a cum gutter is. What the fuck is a cum gutter?
I think it's a gutter for
their abs
cum
are so
instead
tight
of water.
Their abs are
Ew.
so tight that if you come on them, they'll go down like the grooves, like a gutter.
It's like
It's
an
very
ir-
gross. It's
It's
very
like an
gross.
irrigation. It's like an irrigation system at a garden.
Gay porn. I'm into that.
Oh,
That's
it's
good.
definitely a gay thing for sure.
Yeah. I'm on board.
I don't know. Ladies could have cum gutter abs. Doesn't have to be gay.
Yeah, but they wouldn't be coming on. Well, I guess if they're squirters, maybe they could.
No, I don't know why you assume it's either gays or lesbians. I mean, a man
No,
could come
I
out of
assume-
ladies'
I
cum
assume the
gutter.
man-
What is
The man
happening
is-
right now?
Okay,
I don't know.
so
I don't like where this has gone. You're right.
I definitely have cum gutter abs underneath 15 pounds of fat from the pandemic.
you're saying before the pandemic you had abs?
Cum gutter abs, absolutely.
I'm just
Cum
stalling
gutter
my.
abs is the weirdest way of like regular abs.
Oh,
Up here,
Yeah.
you got cum gutter.
Cum gutter abs.
So
now
we-
that I know what they are.
We've
They're
lost
so
a
groovy.
we've lost a voter, but that's okay because I'm bringing in somebody else to take
Mystery
Alva's
guest.
place to vote. So now we just wait for him to join. Hopefully it won't be
Mystery
long.
guest.
Mystery guest. Someone.
How about we bring in my Mr. What's his face right here as a mystery guest?
Who's that?
It's a wolf. It's like a wolf from It's I can't believe nobody's noticed this. It's like the wolf from Little Red Riding Hood.
Oh.
Oh, and Grandma's dress and everything. That's a
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
a little creepy.
It's creepy. I like creepy.
I got a big burb.
Oh, there you go. There. Oh, hello. Oh, look, it's the grandmother. Oh my God. How'd that happen?
You guys are weird.
Yeah, I know.
You're right. Couple of strange people. All I have is
Cum gutter. That's what Albert has.
moon plant. All I have is this beautiful moon plant from the moon.
We got Robbie
Red
Vino.
Riding Hood.
Oh,
Robbie Vino is here, everybody. Robbie, say
Hi.
hi.
Hi, everybody.
Mackie for a second.
hello.
Everyone's very disappointed.
Sorry
thinking
to
it was Steve
disappoint. It's not
Mackey.
Mackie.
I'm
No, if
thoroughly
anything, this is
disappointed.
better.
Robbie, your job is simple. You just have to vote on the next debate.
Perfect. I've been watching. You guys are, pretty funny.
Oh,
did he just say something nice? Whoa, easy on the doobies, Robbie.
No, I've been alone for a while, so I've been self-reflecting, and it's awesome.
Robbie, do you miss us? Oh,
Sarah, don't push it, please.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Who cares if you miss all of us? Robbie, do you miss me specifically?
The most, actually. I don't know
I miss
why.
you too, buddy.
I just like the way you clear a room.
Robbie,
He's
everybody
referring to my
needs.
farts.
We've all been talking about this very important question. Do you have cum gutter abs?
What?
Exactly. Okay.
Wait, why
Dude,
would they become gutter abs? Why would I have those?
you're in shape.
Do you know what gutters are for?
I have cum
Why would
gutter
I have
abs.
Abs that collect cum.
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense. Girls should have
They
cum.
redirect them.
What's the point of working
redirect
your
them.
abs? What's the point of working your abs out to the point where you get
I don't know.
cut abs?
Exactly.
If not to form an irrigation.
If you were on Grindr, you would know.
Robbie,
Yeah, I guess that's what cum. Yeah, I don't have gay abs. Is that what you're saying?
Robbie,
I'm
Chris
Oh,
Those would
Um,
become
reservoir
gutter
chair.
abs. Yeah, I get it.
I
Like
have to
having
read
the
the
earring
chat.
in the gay ear.
I always forget about that part of the world.
Chat read.
Chat read. Chris Halef says, I don't like this new Zen Robbie. The Robbie I know is an utter piece of garbage, and I like it.
No, I fucking hate Chris still. He's a loser.
Oh yeah.
I just love the way you say loser. It doesn't sound right at all.
Sounds Canadian.
Yeah,
as fuck, dude.
I had letters, I guess.
Okay, are we ready for our let's get to our last debate, everybody.
Woo!
We ready? Okay, so our next debate is going to be that grammar Nazis need to ease up. Okay? They're too intense. They gotta fucking relax. All right? And our debaters are Sam Bartol. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You are for this subject. You are pro grammar Nazi. Or no, sorry. You agree with that they need to ease up. That's what you agree with.
I know that.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. What am I doing? Where am I? Okay. And go.
Right, so I think just on principle, I think anybody with Nazi in their title should ease up. You know, I don't know if you're familiar with the Nazis, but they were real hard asses, you know? It's not exactly a good thing you want to be. I think if you say whom in casual conversation, that you're probably a narc. British, but those might as well be the same thing. But yeah, basically grammar Nazis need to ease up by definition. The whole definition is that they take it too seriously and they, you know, put people they disagree with in ovens. So, and like there's many forms of English, but you'll never get anywhere being a grammar Nazi because if you drive 30 minutes in Nova Scotia, they're not speaking English anymore. So I don't know how you're going to enforce that. And then earlier, like Durham messaged me to say he was going to go through my social media to check for grammatical errors. And this was to prepare for a comedy debate on Zoom for 11 people. So I think he's too. But that's it. I'm going to just leave my last 15 seconds of I've prepared what I have on the cards here. So yeah, we're just going to sit here for this much more time.
All right, we're done.
Dude, who had their BlackBerry on during Sam's debate?
Maybe that's my
I
bad.
really ruined it for that threw me off, man.
Took me back to 2008 when my mom had a fucking BlackBerry Curve, bro.
I thought I went back in time. I got lost there.
Do Blackberries still exist? The phone? I didn't know that they did.
They went under, didn't they? I know they closed their like call center.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Okay, our next debater, Durham, are you ready?
Yep.
Durham is against grammar Nazis need to ease up, and you can go now.
Okay, firstly, like Sam said, I did go through his social to look for grammatical errors. He was such an illiterate piece of shit that I couldn't understand anything he was saying. And I've actually been a member of the Grammar Nazi Association since 2006 when my illegitimate son misused a semicolon 16 times in the same paragraph. That's when I knew I could no longer stand by and let the youth grow into illiterate scum. But as Sam said, despite the name Grammar Nazi, we are trying to grandfather that out. We have a lot of higher ups that are still against it, but us younger members realize the issues with the name Nazi. I'm trying to grandfather that out as we speak. But the focus of the Grammar Nazi Association is to teach the youth proper grammar using fun games, one-on-one learning, gas chambers, and positive reinforcement. We're in the process of getting a grammar Nazi in every school in the tri-state area school district and in Yarmouth, where we will ensure proper grammar teaching. Then we will offer scholarships to exemplary pupils to ensure that they go on to become grammar Nazis, and they'll also have financial stability for life. That's how committed we are to make illiterate tomorrow. And I would just like to say, I'd be remiss if I didn't say, it is only a coincidence that 100% of our scholarship recipients have had blue hair and blue eyes and blonde hair. We are open to anyone to receive our scholarships, Jews for obvious reasons.
Time is up. Time's up. All right. Wow. Two very good debates. What do we think, everybody?
Are the senior members of the Grammar Nazi Association grandma Nazi?
Some of them because they are wives of real Nazis, but most of the men have died.
Okay, I'm good.
Affirmative.
That's all I need to know. That's all I needed. Also, a question, Robbie, how have you been?
Good, Reggie. How are you, buddy?
Man, I miss you. I miss your face.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
I miss bumming smokes off you.
I don't smoke anymore.
Oh,
Are you sure you guys don't have cum gutters, the two of you?
No, I mentioned before, I have a cum reservoir mason jar. Recycling's very important to me.
Sure. Join that Jewel gang. Me and Robbie been hitting mango pods. We've been hitting,
I actually been thinking about quitting after that. After Mitch said that.
Yeah, it was a very enticing offer, but
it's just me and Robbie out front of Yuck Yucks talking about how dope our sets went, just ripping mango pods. Just
Mitch, why are you dragging me down with you?
No, I'm just kind of upset that you didn't cut.
I've been watching this whole thing, Mitch. Your hat looks weird. You look like a weird friar.
I think.
Do you have a little car where you drive in the end of parades and pick up all the garbage?
Oh shit! There's a roast battle now.
I think I look good.
I'm just wondering.
Anyways, Sam, you didn't really do well in the debate as well as I thought Durham did. I thought Durham was excellent. Maybe even want to be a Nazi.
I have a question
Did Durham notice what said Sarah?
You go ahead, Adrian.
I'm just wondering, did Durham notice any like grammatical errors in Sam's homemade signs?
I wasn't paying attention to them because I block out the haters.
I like that.
Did you find any other examples on his social media?
No, I didn't actually go through it.
I do have a question for Durham though. These grammar Nazis, are they into like university? Like, do they seek higher learning?
Right now, we're only getting started in the primary schools, but we hope to extend to universities by 2039.
Okay. Seek higher learning.
Grammar Nazis kind of seem like pussies. Like the Nazis were hardcore, but you know who's really into control now? North Korea. They got it on lock and for way longer. I think we need to rebrand.
You can't call them grammar Koreans, though.
I like it though. I'm gonna start doing it. You're such a grammar Korean.
Yeah, grammar Kims. All right, Grammarans. I just want to point out that both of our debaters look like they're the guy that's always got a pocket knife.
Oh.
Both of the debaters.
They have
look like
names.
I
It's
have a
Micah
pocket
Bendo
knife?
and Brogan Michaels. Call them by their names, dude. That's we have to have respect in the Zoom call.
Whoever wins
Richie,
gets a name.
Did you say both the debaters look like they'd always have a pocket knife?
They always have a pocket knife.
Like a jackknife? Is that what we call them?
I'm not going to compare. I mean, they'll be the guys comparing the size of their knives, but they just look like they've always got one for just in case.
No, Sam looks like Walter from Breaking Bad right now.
Durham looks like he's got a Swiss Army knife that's just covered in bong resin.
Army, I used to have a gun until Trudy took them away.
Whoa, dude, shut up, bro. Guns are lame.
Oh my god.
This is not the Zoom call for that, Durham, you edgy fuck. Alright, I think we should boot him from the chat.
Do we from the chat?
Yeah, canceled.
Durham?
Canceled.
We gotta do. He at least gets a rebuttal.
Canceled.
At the very least. Are there any other questions for Mitch and Sam?
I do have one question. Durham.
Mitch and Sam.
Oh,
Let's go for
Durham and Sam.
He's canceled.
I've had like 3 White Claws, okay?
Question for you.
Hey, girl wasted, boom, boom, stupid face it, boom, boom.
Ever. 3 claws
very
deep.
basic.
I'm 3 claws deep.
Albert, did you say that you had a question?
I did. For Sam though. Sam, how cool do you think this looks what's happening right now? Do you think I look cool?
That looks really cool, man.
Thanks. I'm voting for Sam. He thinks I look cool.
Oh, fuck you, Albert.
There you go.
Well, Durham, how do you think I look cool, Durham?
No, you look like a piece of shit.
Yes, so I'm voting for Sam. Easy choice. One of them thinks I look cool.
Okay, well, we do have rebuttals. So who went first that time? Sam went first. So Sam, you're gonna go first again. Is that cool? Are you ready?
Yeah. Sure.
You got another 1:30 and go.
All right. Well, when Durham went into that ridiculous pitch that he's wrote like a university like academic advice, the first thing he said was grammatical. Grammatical. And I mean, grammar Nazis are lightweight. I'd consider being a kilogrammer Nazi if I were him.
What here to
Get Chris Halef to write your debate. Yeah, that's basically it. I wrote my stance while watching a documentary in 5 minutes. So I think that's easy living, and grammar Nazis should follow suit. Watch more documentaries and worry less. And how much time do I have? I've got over 40 seconds left.
Under.
So you can either sit here and just deal with it, or you can just end it. And let Durham next.
Okay, and that's it. Okay, Durham, are you ready?
Yeah.
1:30 on the clock, and go.
So I just like to point out, I also wrote my stance within 5 minutes. So I apologize, Sam, for being a funnier person than you. And I actually talk with children under the age of 18 extensively, both personally and professionally, and it is bad out there. There are too many spelling mistakes. Everyone is relying on spell check, and I'm actually starting to blame the parents. They are getting their tablets and iPhones way too young, and that's why us grammar Nazis need to come in. We are very needed because all the parents, they're not teaching them. So they need intense worksheets and and Sam spelled dumb. He was one of the ones who went through the cracks. He's really stupid and illiterate. And that's the future we're looking at. Illiterate, dumb, illiterate Hicks.
Okay, is that it?
Yeah.
And that's it. Okay, everyone. Rebuttals. What do we think of those rebuttals? Any thoughts?
Dumb.
Dumb. Sam, what documentary did you watch?
It was the Last Dance. The old Michael Jordan.
So good. Oh my god. Michael Jordan inspires me, and I feel pretty basic in saying that. But when I watch his documentaries, I start to get inspired. I think I'm going to make it in the NBA.
I think you are too.
Thank you.
I think I'm just going to model myself after Dennis Rodman now. I think that'll work.
You should.
Okay, are we ready to vote, everybody?
I can't wait for this to end so I can take this fucking hat off. Jesus Christ.
Take it off now.
Take
Okay.
it off. Take it off.
So hands up if you vote for Sam to win. 1, 2. I think you only got 2 formal votes.
I really like Nazis. I can't help it.
I can't believe it. I think that means Durham won. And I hate grammar Nazis.
Going out.
Crazy because it's just the obvious wrong answer. You guys want to be
Voting for Durham. I don't hate grammar Nazis, but I do hate Durham. So it's difficult for me.
Well, I'm going to my stance made you overcome that.
Oh man, wows. I never thought I fucking hate grammar Nazis.
You like me, I'm a grammar
Nazis, but
Nazi.
I feel like people should be gassed if they can't figure out they're theirs or they're its.
Okay, I understand what you're saying, but when it's clearly a typo, like when it's clearly a typo, there is no need to correct somebody.
It's just like
I'm with Vicky. It's always THERE. And you just learn that, and it's easy.
if it's like anonymous over the internet, then it's just like, what are you doing? But in like an email, like you should definitely regulate yourself more.
Absolutely. I think I don't know. I just I don't like it when it's public. Like
if it's like if you're doing it as if it's part of an argument and you don't address a single other thing the person said, it's like that's weak sauce, dude.
Weak sauce.
Weak sauce.
That sounds like a Mitch phrase.
Yeah, so make like an honest mistake. Maybe just like send them a DM or whatever and be like, you look like a moron. Maybe you should fix this.
That grammar is upsetting, though, right? Like, I'm not like a Nazi about it, but like I would like to take all the people who use grammar incorrectly and gas them.
Jesus Christ!
You shouldn't gas.
You want to kill? I want to kill myself every time I use the wrong there by accident. I feel like that's justified, and I should feel like that.
Well, are you guys people who look over your statuses before you post them?
I don't post statuses.
You don't?
I don't know. I mean, I probably have, but I don't know when the last time.
I can tell.
Yeah, not often. Yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah, I'll look over like text messages. Like I hate, except, and I know Brando's about to. I make frequent errors in group chats. That's one.
Man, I'm way worse.
A lot
I'm
of
so
text
bad.
messages. But it literally it makes me angry every time.
Yes.
I just don't have time. It's so quick. I can't. You gotta, especially when you're talking to comics, because you want to just nail them.
You want to be
right away.
and also quick speed.
You don't want to give somebody else time. Yeah.
Speed is very important. It's speed over accuracy kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, that's the end of our formal segment. I do have more topics. If people do want to do like an impromptu round, I can draw names again.
Can I pee first?
Yes, I actually have to. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep the Zoom call going, and I'm going to go to a be right back screen because I have to pee too. So, be right back, everybody.
Sarah, I think I'm going to head out.
Tight 5.
Yeah, you can head out. We're not
Bye, Adrian.
not
Bye, you
live
guys.
anymore.
Have a good night.
So anyone who wants to pop out can pop out. Anyone who wants to stay in can stay in.
All right, I'm gonna go. See all you guys. Screw you.
Bye, Durham. Bye, everybody.
Is anyone staying? Albert's
I'm
gonna stay,
go
I think.
pee and then I'm gonna come back.
Okay, I gotta pee too.
I'll probably stick around a bit.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pee.
Bye.
So who here loves cocaine? I love cocaine. But I've never done cocaine before. I just love cocaine movies, like Scarface. And Blow with Johnny Depp. Why do they call it Blow, though? They should call it Snort. I especially love Narcos. Yeah. I wonder if Pablo Escobar did other things, though, than sell coke. Like, if he was a skateboarder, he'd be Pablo Escobar. And if he was in a band, he'd be Pablo Escobar Guitar. And if he was a rapper, he'd be Pablo Escobar's. I'm a true East Coast boy. I'm a big East Coast guy. I'm really into fishing, mostly for compliments.
Mitch, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm just kidding. I don't fish. I'm more into surfing.
Stop.
Mostly online.
Stop. Stop.
You're right. I shouldn't just be burning all of my fucking best material on Zoom. Yeah. First time after
Albert's gonna steal all those and make them good.
Oh, yeah. The first time after the quarantine, I went and saw my mom, and I was really excited. So I gave her a couple kisses.
Bitch, stop! I'm gonna leave.
This is a new joke. I'm trying new jokes. So
I don't want to hear it.
So it was my first time seeing my mom after the quarantine.
Oh my god, bitch! I'm going to fucking leave.
I gave her a couple kisses
I'm
on the neck.
leave. Please.
I gave her neck kisses,
Stop.
and she didn't really like it, which is weird because my grandmother
I'm in
loves
quarantine. I don't need this.
What's happening right now?
I was just trying
Mitch is
new
torturing
material.
me. He's doing bits on me.
I'm doing bits on Sam too.
Sam's here? I thought it was just me.
He's the one with he's showing off his Magnum.
I only use
Classic.
Magnums, dude.
Classic.
So
How
they
many
used to
people
make
we
all
got?
those great
2, 4.
signs.
We have enough if all these people stay.
Oh, I see. Hi, Sam. How are you, buddy?
Good, man. You?
Can we get some opinions from the chat? What they thought about my material so far?
Once I
I mean,
put the stream
I'll
back
go-
up. Robbie, are you down for an impromptu debates?
Yeah, sure. Like
Like
who's all
I
here?
draw a topic and draw your name, kind of thing, like the
Yeah,
live show.
who's all still here?
Well, we got you, we got Jim
Roll
Temple,
call.
we got Sam, Mitch, Vicky, Richie, and Albert.
Sure. Are we having teams?
No, I'm just gonna draw names. I just put your name in the bowl.
Okay.
I gotta get rid of some names here.
Have you guys ever tried like you toast some raw toast and then you like put some jam on it?
Mitch, raw toast, he said. He said toast some raw toast, man.
Okay, but listen, this is actually awesome. You put jam and then you like cut up some orange cheddar and you just put like blocks of orange cheddar on jam toast. It's the best shit ever. I swear to God.
Raw toast.
No, seriously, try it. If anyone tries it and they think it's gross, I will Venmo you $5. I don't have Venmo. I will get it.
Oh my god, you guys! I'm so embarrassed. The audio has been coming through the whole time.
Do not take product if you are hypersensitive. Do not take product if you are hypersensitive. Do not take product if you are hypersensitive.
Well, I was on a Be Right Back screen, but I didn't mute the mics.
I feel like that was some of my best stuff on the Be Right
I'm
Back
on my
screen.
4th White Claw.
Yo, Richie, the best place to bum smoke is outside of Legion.
I'm on my 3rd double. I just wanted to give a little plug for double whiskey sodas. No particular brand.
Such a muffin.
It sounds like a whiskey soda that's got paprika.
I'm gonna give a plug to Burrito Bowls.
Oh, I'd kill for a burrito bowl right now.
I mean, you probably don't even have to kill anyone. You can just go get one.
Yeah, I think you can skip the dishes.
Yeah, Vicky, you don't actually have to murder someone. Gosh.
But I have so many good disposal techniques. I gotta get
I've
started
heard about
now.
them, actually.
Yeah, she
You thought
puts the
about that
bodies
before.
in
How would,
burritos.
how would you dispose of a body, Vicky?
How would I dispose? Okay, well,
Did
there's a
the
lot of
burrito salad.
ways. Depends on who you kill and like, do I know them? Do I not know them? But I think a really good way is you roll a body up in chicken wire and weigh them down with rocks inside, and then put it in the water. So they're way down, but they can all the flesh can get eaten by fish.
Just any water, or would the ocean do?
The ocean would be fine. Yeah, the ocean's the most convenient.
If it was,
think
but
the
if it was
ocean
someone
would
you
work?
knew versus someone you didn't, if it was someone you knew, would you be like, oh, I'll put them on this part of the beach because they love that beach?
Yeah.
No, I would do like some serious disposal business.
Surely
Like, I would
love the
take, like,
mountains.
the
That's where
head
the
and like
body
drop
will
it in
go.
one province, and I would burn the rest of it and put the ashes in another province. Like, if you know, never kill somebody you know. That's how you get caught. That's
You
number,
think
rule
that
number
would work,
one.
though, Becky? Like, Vicky, do you really think that would work?
It depends on my commitment, but I think so.
Yo, I think Albert wears headphones for every Zoom call, but just doesn't even plug them in.
He totally does that. He wants. He
just wants to look like he's in FaZe Clan. You're not FaZe, bro. You're not FaZe, bro.
I have the first.
Okay. So my
He looks like
headphones.
he's a Bash.
I think the easiest way to dispose of a body is just internally just take credit for someone else's killing. Because like they find that like you've gotten away with it because you didn't do it, but you think you did.
That's an interesting take. That's an interesting
Are we
take.
ready for our first round?
Richie.
Yep.
I have 2 names here and I have a subject. Are we ready? So the subject was Instagram submitted from an Instagram person.
Holy shit, that's awesome.
And the debate is, does cheddar cheese belong on pizza?
What?
Okay? Does cheddar cheese
Oh
Yes.
man.
Cheddar! Cheddar!
belong on
Dude.
pizza? And we have 2 names. Are we ready? So the person who is oh wait, oh shit. She put it as a question, so I actually have to make it a statement. So the statement will just be cheddar cheese belongs on pizza, okay?
Totally.
Cheddar cheese belongs on pizza.
Which it does.
Okay? And for this, and I wrote this down ahead of time just now. I wrote it down.
What does it say?
For this is Jim Temple. And against this is Mitch. I didn't plan that.
Can we do something that's never done before in debate history and switch our positions?
Nope.
I'm more of a top. I'm not really a bottom.
Well,
Speaking of
Oh,
tops,
cheddar.
Mitch,
speaking
you
of
seem like a
tops,
power bottom.
cheddar on pizza.
Looks are deceiving, Mitch.
So Jim, are you ready for your 1.5 minutes?
yeah.
Okay, go.
I don't know why you gotta be a racist with cheese on pizza. You know, just let all the cheeses on, and you know, what's your problem? You fucking elitist. You know, there's like people have dumber shit on pizza than cheddar cheese. I think that's like closer to the bottom half of like, you know, people put like fucking car mufflers on that shit. They'll be like, yo, it's like an acquired taste. So, yeah, just put some cheddar on it. Put some, you know, steak spice. Do whatever you want, man. It's your life. Live it large. Live it big. Eat all the pizza you want, and you know, sleep whenever you want, and just, you know, free love, man. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. Okay. That's it. And Mitch, are you ready?
No, 1 sec. 1 sec. No, seriously, give me 2 seconds.
This is riveting. Riveting.
So high maintenance, this kid.
Jim, do you think your hair color biases you towards cheddar cheese?
You want to come in and talk about a pizza pie with Dart Mitch? Okay, am I ready to go? It's me, Dart Mitch.
Okay. And go.
So I'm from Italiano, specifically Sicily. I learned how to make a pizza pie in The Godfather Part 3 in the deleted scene album that my mom got me for Kwanzaa. And there's only 9 cheeses that belong on a pizza. Gorgonzola, Pecorino Picasso, Tagliano, Fontina d'Assato, Parmigiano Reggiano, Mozzarella di Buffalo, Provolone, and Asiago. Anything else is a disgrace to Nona and my papa. The only reason you like a cheddar cheese is because you grew up on the pizza pockets, which is a disgrace to my country. And also, Godfather 2 was the best Godfather. And Goodfellas is the best movie of all time. Martin Scorsese is a genius. Time.
All right. What do we think, everybody?
Question for Mitch. Personally, I preferred Godfather 3.
Dude, no one's seen Godfather 3.
It's a much better film. I particularly enjoy the fact that Coppola hired his niece.
Yeah.
All right, I got a question for Mitch. What's more offensive to the Italian people? Cheddar cheese on pizza or pineapple on pizza?
Oh, the pineapple. Oh, gross.
I got a question. What's more offensive? The accent you're doing or the accent you're doing?
Italian people are basically white, and you can't be racist towards white people because they can't be discriminated towards.
The Irish people have something to say about that.
Dave Sears says Italian approved. Checks out.
Hey, Mamma Mia.
Fair enough. Dave Sears is the authority.
Y'all ever seen Mamma Mia, though? I love ABBA, bro.
Oh, I love ABBA too. It's so great.
My favorite episode of... Oh, wow. Sick, Vicky. That's actually dope. Yeah, my favorite episode of Malcolm in the Middle is when Dewey is dancing with the old lady singing Fernando, and then she drops dead.
Fernando isn't a song by ABBA, though, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Really?
Albert, you're such an idiot, dude.
You're thinking of Lady Gaga's.
Oh, I was thinking of Lady Gaga. Yeah, you're right. You're right. No, I had to listen to that stupid fucking ABBA album from Mamma Mia 1,000 times in my parents' car.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It sucked.
You're trying to make a fun of my home country's national anthem.
They're from
the ABBA
Sweden,
soundtrack.
right? Aren't they Swedish?
Whoa. I never said ABBA was Italiano. I just said it's my country and nation's soundtrack.
Mamma Mia.
Italy is run by the sounds of Sweden's pop group.
Yeah. It's just that good that the Italians took it.
We already listened to every Frank Sinatra song 300 times, so we had to move on.
I like Italian Mitch more, I think. I think Italian Mitch needs to be the one who does the appearances.
It's weird that Italian Mitch is less of a Guido than regular Mitch.
I don't even see any Ed Hardy on him today.
Yo, one sec.
What's he doing now?
Losing viewers, I believe.
Right, I can't find my Ed Hardy tank top, but honestly, if I whipped out the Ed Hardy tank top,
you have to quit 1 second, guys. You're always just like 1 second, and then you take off. Just do it.
Yeah.
It's annoying. Let's just do the debate.
Ed Hardy tank top.
Show and not tell. That's the rule.
Debate. Let's not get off track and Mitch's ADD.
Okay, it's time for rebuttals, everybody. Jim, are you ready?
Yeah.
For your final statement, you have 1 minute and 30. You can use however much of that you like. And go.
So that was good when you did the character and you listed the cheeses from the movie. That was good. I don't know. You know, pizza's bigger than all of us now, right? Who are we to dictate the rules of it and, you know, say who belongs what and where and, you know, like, and, you know, it's like, just live, bro. You know what I'm saying? One love, baby.
All right. Mitch, are you ready?
No. Just doing some research on Safari. Okay, I got it.
Okay, go.
So I was talking about a lot of cheeses earlier, but I forgot about so many good ones, like Pecorino, Scarsmorza, Riocchino, Castrato, Ragusa cheese, Feta, Premazzali, Tuma, Picante Anesa, and I'm also from Boston. You look wicked hot.
That it?
Yeah, I kind of fucking burnt out at the end there. I'm tired.
Okay, what do we think, everybody?
Hey, Rosie, this is tough because I don't know that either of them made any points.
At least I didn't go, one love, dude.
Yeah. Being a stereotype.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
You got so rossed on me,
Yeah.
Jim. I was like, bro, everyone has to ease up on the doobies. This is an intervention for all you fucking weed addicts. Chill out on the bongs and dongs and thongs.
Hey, now, Mitch, weed addicts don't exist. Just because somebody does a drug all day long doesn't mean they're an addict, even if they need to do it. You know, because weed's different. Doesn't count.
Hell yeah.
Doesn't
It's an essential service.
Yeah, just because you're on drugs all the time doesn't mean you're an addict. Just a coincidence.
Can we do a debate whether weed's addictive or not?
Yeah, I was super addicted to weed for a long time. That's my debate.
Dave Sears in the chat says, okay, Jim was less disparaging to my culture. This is a tough one. I never knew Dave was Italian.
Have you ever looked at him in your life?
Have you talked to him for 5 minutes?
Doesn't seem Italian.
Yeah, most of them, when their name's Dave, it's usually out of left field if they're Italian.
What about Mitch Tusanardo?
Mitch Tusanardo from the Sicily. Yo, Sarah, I think you'd make a beautiful Italian woman.
What does that mean?
And you, really, dude, just imagine if she was Colombian. Because if she was Colombian, we'd be like, dude, you're not Colombian.
Yeah, you're just like, hey.
My favorite thing is that I took the compliment and went, "Aw," and then without even really knowing what it meant.
Make a beautiful Italian woman.
Oh God,
Well, like Snooki.
If you were in Little Italy, you'd be a pizza pie.
One time, when I got my hair freshly dyed black, someone told me that I looked like a Turkish woman. And it was a cab driver.
Was it Chris Aleph?
No, a cab driver said that.
Dude, one time, actually at your live show, Sarah, some guy came up to me, and I think my hair was like extra curly, but he asked me if I was like half, I forget what I think he said.
Lebanese. That means this didn't
happen.
He
asked me.
It just means this didn't happen.
I
This is
swear
a
to God,
bit
I swear to
that
God,
died.
I swear to God. Some guy asked me if I was half Lebanese, and I was like, dude, I love Lebanese culture. I wish, but I'm just 100% that white boy.
That white boy.
I love Lebanese culture too, by which I mean falafels.
Did you know that garlic sauce?
That's most of Lebanese culture. Is
you know garlic sauce is called
I'm
toom?
pretty sure. What?
Garlic sauce is actually called toom. It's like Toum, and that shit's amazing. Honestly, that would make me
That's
switch.
crazy. I've always called it garlic sauce on account of me being English and all.
Next time you order a shawarma or a falafel wrap because you're a vegetarian, just say, "Can I get extra toom?" And then the guy will be like, "Yeah, you know what's up, G." And I'll be like, "Yeah, slap that shit on. Don't charge me an extra 50
I
cents."
asked for extra tomb at a funeral parlor once.
Oh, really? I thought it was more. I thought you were at the pyramids of Egypt, and you're like, man, I need some more tomb.
Oh, that
You
didn't
need
add
extra
to it.
tomb like on TC for the
I was hoping that was gonna add to it. That didn't add.
Let's fucking vote, shall we? Can we vote?
Hey,
See, that's
now
common.
let's
It's all
not
about
let's
misdirection.
not disparage Mitch. Bombs lead to a lot of tombs.
Of course not. Of course.
Albert asked to see a Coombs, and then he realized he was looking at a mirror.
You, Sam. Sam, the true winner.
Let's vote
I
on
like
this debate.
that.
Let's vote. We need 5 votes to win.
I don't remember what happened. So
Yeah, I don't remember the debates at all.
It was so long.
You
ago.
don't?
It was me and Jim. I
There's
destroyed him
Italian
with a
accent.
crazy
Wait,
Italian person.
Okay, so I vote for Mitch on account of the Italian accent.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
He did an accent for a long time. I love it when Jim does that. I'm surprised that Jim was in a debate against someone and they won
So
by being in a weird accented character the whole time.
okay, so for Mitch, raise your hand.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Jim is also Jim's so humble. He always votes for his opponent. I'm voting for Jim.
Sam, who are you voting for?
I'm changing my vote
Oh,
on
yeah.
that basis.
I can't see you.
Plan.
Humble.
Woo!
I don't know who you're voting.
Is it split?
I think that was only 4 votes.
I already won. What the hell?
Oh yeah, okay. Because I guess.
I think you won.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah, you
Mitch
won.
did win for sure, but
Yeah.
I just wanted to throw a little props Jim's way.
Yeah.
I drank 3 Diet Pepsis before this, and I'm on fire. Bro.
Okay, I have the next topic. Are we ready for our next topic?
Yeah.
Yeah, DP makes me on fire too.
Okay, here we go. This is a good one for this group. Ghosts are 100% real.
Oh man, I wish Kyle Burnett
Oh
was
my
in
God,
here.
it's Albert Coombs. Albert Coombs is for this.
I swear to God, if he says Spirit Catchman one time in his debate, I'm not only not voting for him, I am going to unfriend him on Facebook.
Wait, if I say Spirit Cashman, I don't have to be friends with Mitch anymore?
Spirit
And Richie, you are against this.
I'm against ghosts?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, who argues for it? Who argues first?
You do.
Well, fine then.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Fuck it.
Let's
Doesn't matter.
go. Ghosts are real and go.
Wait, let me set my time. I have a time thing. I like to keep my own separate time. I don't fuck with Sarah's made up 90-second timer. Google hooked me up with this. Okay, we're good now. Start your timer now, Sarah. Okay. Thing number 1. So Richie earlier was talking about the Spirit Catchman. And I just want to bring that up again, not because it factors into my argument, but because I wish me and Mitch weren't friends anymore. That's the only reason. Okay, so ghosts are 100% real. Like, isn't that weird what my camera's doing? Probably a ghost is doing that. It's coming in and out of focus. Also, so here's a very real ghost. Hey, ghost, how are you? Oh, I'm doing well. I'm doing well too. Oh, boo. That's crazy. That was a ghost I was just talking to right now. He's real as fuck. He's just over there. I can't show you him. Cameras don't capture it well. Oh, I'm a fucking ghost. Ooh. You hear that? Did you hear him just say that? Yeah, it's crazy. He's a ghost. I mean, he just said it. So, like, would he lie? Are you calling ghosts liars? Because if you're saying ghosts are liars, then you're admitting that ghosts exist. And
time.
Also, Richie Bell, that's the shape of the Snapchat ghost.
Oh, devastating.
Literally got a huge burn in. Literally burned
Really
out of the
hoping that
wire.
wasn't going to come out here. I was really hoping to keep that under wraps.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Richie, you are against ghosts are real. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Go.
Yeah, I'm just going to take this time to catch up with Robbie, if that's okay with you guys.
Oh,
Hey Robbie, how are you?
good, buddy. How are you doing?
Good. I'm just taking notes here. So your
Okay.
shaving regimen, what does that look like? Within 20 seconds, I have a few questions.
Every Thursday, I just kind of go right to the wood and then just let it come back.
Right to the. I'm not talking about pubic shaving. I'm talking about face.
Yeah, right. The skin's your wood.
Skins are wood. Okay. Skin
Yeah, it's in the figure of speech, I guess.
Or wood. Okay. And I see you're drinking Coors Lights.
Yeah, buddy.
Is that for like a length of drinking, like to give you some longevity? Or are you calorie conscious, or?
I'm more cheap, I guess. It was cheap. It was cheap. Yeah, pretty cheap. That was pretty good.
Thrifty.
Yeah,
okay.
Neat.
How much time do I have left?
You have 36 seconds.
36 seconds. Okay. Now I noticed that you have an ashtray. Do you ever put your fingers in the kind of the little holders there for either, I assume you're either marijuana or tobacco cigarettes?
I do not put my fingers in there. No, it's pretty dirty.
Okay, and lastly, are ghosts real?
No, they're not.
Oh. Okay, I guess that proves my point.
Okay, time is up. All right. Oh man, Richie just threw it to Robbie at the last second there.
I have an important question. Does anybody consider Robbie to be credible? Because I don't think anybody does.
I staked my entire debate on it.
Yeah, it seemed a lot like you weren't very invested in this debate, though. To be honest with you, Richie, it really came off like you didn't care that much.
I just want everybody to just look around the room they're in right now. Just have a good look. Look up, look down, look all around. Do you see a ghost? No.
Thank you.
Yeah, I do, right over there.
Thank you, Robbie.
Right over here.
You don't always see them.
Look, I'm looking at it too. It is not there. It is a man in a clown wig.
Guys,
no, it's a real ghost.
Guys,
don't use relative camera positioning in this Zoom call to make an idiot out of
Albert, if you don't listen to Sarah, I'm gonna freak out right now. I'm gonna freak out if you don't listen to Sarah right now.
We have a Twitch comment for the ladies in this stream. Me and Vicky.
I can field this question.
It says, "Girl, can you make burping contest?"
Where are the grammar Nazis?
On my OnlyFans, no.
This guy loves to see people burp.
Oh, wait.
Women, specifically.
No, let me burp for him. I've got long hair. Blah, you're a fucking weirdo. Blah, you're a weird person.
Can anyone? I can't
That
burp
sounds
on
oddly like the
Okay.
ghost that was in your room.
No. I'm too much of a lady. I can't do it on cue.
I can never do it.
Oh my god. I remember when I was a kid and I learned how to burp the alphabet. It was right before I learned how to speak the alphabet.
That's how you learned.
Yeah.
Robbie, I have a question for Robbie. Why aren't ghosts real?
Why aren't they real?
Mm-hmm.
Just because I don't even know why. It's just I was told when I was a kid that ghosts weren't real, just like Santa Claus isn't real. All that shit's not real. It's just
For all the kids watching, he's lying, except for the ghost part.
Okay, what about God though?
No, none of it. We're just it's organic. We're all one. If there are ghosts, it's just us anyways.
Yeah, where to go?
There aren't ghosts. You said there aren't ghosts.
Sphere.
There
What
are
religion
ghosts.
accounts for ghosts?
Any other questions for?
Have you ever gone on a ghost tour?
Yes.
I have, yeah.
You have?
Yeah,
What did you
there's a
find?
lot.
And what was the result?
There was a lot of old buildings.
Yeah.
Um,
Couple graveyards.
Yeah, I mean, if bricks are ghosts, sure.
Yeah. It's a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
Let me and I have some more questions for Robbie for the rebuttal. If we can just.
What are the
just
questions
get on
for
with it.
Robbie?
Yeah, I just miss this guy. You know, you guys don't understand what it's like when you leave, and then you see all you guys being all happy. You know, I'm in a fucking city with homeless guys who fall asleep in front of my house. I got questions.
We might have that too.
Wait, Cannon Koontz is there?
no, he couldn't afford to make it out here. No, he's sweeping floors in Toronto or something.
I thought he hopped on a train.
Oh, fuck. If I see him, I'll let you know. It is eerily likely.
I've always wanted to hop on a train.
You can.
Seems like something that would happen in a movie.
I've jumped on a train, but like I jumped off like 5 minutes later. I didn't have a backpack or anything, so I didn't want to like leave the town.
That is good sense.
Yeah, thanks, Richie.
All right, let's go to rebuttals.
Hey, Richie, what are you drinking? No, before your rebuttals, what are you drinking, bro?
I'm making old fashions for myself, and my next one's going to be a Hemingway daiquiri.
You're drinking old fashions?
Yeah,
And,
bro.
What kind of bourbon are you fucking with these days, man?
I was using it's called St. Gerald's. It's nice deep, but usually it's a wild turkey. I really like wild turkey.
But how do you
Man,
shop?
wild
How do you
turkey
shop in
is
those?
pretty fucking good.
Yeah, wild turkey is.
My favorite though is Baker's, and I think
Yeah.
we're probably both
Baker's
on the
is
same.
good, but it's
too
always
expensive.
yeah,
It's
it's
too
always like
expensive.
you'd be surprised. It's always sold out here because fucking the money grubbing what's it called is buy by the case.
And what are they called? Are you talking about ghosts?
No,
Or,
not
some
ghosts.
other-
There's a certain wealthy ethnicity out here that loves Baker's.
I'm actually drinking Elijah Craig right now.
What has he?
It's actually pretty good. I'm gonna be honest with you. It sounds Irish, but it's bourbon and it's fucking tasty.
Nice.
Anyways, so I've got one main point.
Okay.
Let's get right into the rebuttals.
Let's do it.
I've got one main point.
And go.
Waka 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 waka. So who was Pac-Man? Who was Pac-Man chasing? If that wasn't a ghost,
A computer program.
it was a
Nice,
ghost.
Robbie. Yes, he's still on my side. I knew
Oh,
it.
thank you for enjoying this participatory debate. No, you don't get a fucking say, Robbie.
He does get a vote though.
Anyways, waka 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 waka. That's a fucking ghost. Okay, ghosts are so real. What's my point exactly, Sarah? I want you to chime in on this one. What's my exact point?
Ghosts are real.
Ghosts are real. Okay, you just saw one. Also, here's my ghost friend over here. I'm just gonna talk to him for a second. Hey, are you real? Yeah, totally, bud. Woo! I'm a fucking ghost. Okay. Wait, should I ask him more clearly? Mr. Ghost, sir, are you a totally real thing? Ooh, yes, I'm totally real. Ooh. I mean, can you even hear him? Are you deaf? He just said he was real. He was a ghost.
Time's up. Okay, Richie. Was it Richie? Yeah, Richie.
Yeah, that's my name.
You have a minute. Your final statement, 1:30. And
30.
go.
Okay. So Robbie, what was the day that you decided to finally get up on stage? Because I remember that was not happening when I was there.
When all my friends stopped going to the shows.
Oh, when all your friends saw, so it was like a social ploy.
Yeah, I was wanted to get them to come back to the shows.
So you started doing comedy, and would you rate yourself like a good comedian, like a smart comedian?
No.
No. Okay, that's
No.
not gonna work in my favor. What would you
But I'm a smart
say?
human.
No, it's okay. So you started doing comedy. Do you ever just like think about doing writing or anything like that, or stand up kind of work as far as you want to go into comedy?
I don't know yet. I just want to figure out stand up first.
Figuring out stand up. And what's the hardest thing you've had to deal with learning to be a stand up?
Albert Coombs.
Albert Coombs, yeah, that's a pretty. I mean, I can't explain those voices, but it's a pretty hard
It's
thing.
mental illness, isn't it?
I mean, I don't know if it's mental at this point, other than physical, just spasms.
That looked a lot like mental.
He still put his headphones on. I really appreciate that. You can visibly see him put his headphones on. How much time do I have?
You have 17 seconds.
17.
13
1
now.
7. 13 now. Okay, Robbie, we're gonna close this out. So, do you think ghosts are real?
I don't think ghosts are real. And
Twice. Interesting.
Yeah.
The one consistency in your story. Okay, that's my.
That's time. And it looks like someone
I'm a fucking ghost. Okay. So like, what's the debate even about? Okay, I'm a ghost right now.
I would have been so impressed
guys.
if Albert cut holes in the sheet for the bit, but he kind of just like was like, "No, I only have like 2 bed
He's
sheets."
also
anyways,
showing
so.
his face.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ruin my sheets like I ruined your grandmother's sheets last night.
No.
Yeah, that's right, Mitch. I fucked your grandmother.
He cut holes in her sheets.
Yeah, that's right, Mitch. I didn't bang your grandmother. I broke into her house and I cut holes in her sheets.
Mitch's eye is twitching.
And I spilled juice on them.
Oh, not grape. Don't be
Like
grape.
orange juice.
Oh, thank God.
I assumed it was a
That could be
friction
Pete.
thing.
Yo, Albert Kreischer, you know my nanny needs a little fucking man love. So honestly, I appreciate it. You hooking it
I'm
up.
gonna be honest with you. I would love to hang out with you and your grandmother. And like, if she doesn't play crib, I don't believe that she is a grandmother. But like,
Dude,
can
my
I play
grandmother.
crib?
All my
Do you play
grandmother
cards
does
at
the ice
all?
cream. No, my grandmother
play cards
doesn't even
at
play
all?
goldfish. She doesn't even play goldfish.
Goldfish?
Oh my God, I play so much. Me and my nan like exclusively play
I love
cards.
playing
Like, if I'm
goldfish.
hanging out with my nan, we mostly play cards.
But y'all never played goldfish before?
I played goldfish before. It's where you take a goldfish and you throw them at passersby.
Yo, dude, I saw a bear last night.
I saw your Instagram. Yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
why? Were you out at the club?
I got 25 story replies. That's how many people were inspired. I mean, what's the word I'm looking for?
Inspired.
Impressed. I got inspired.
I
Impressed.
think
mixed up.
inspired is the word. A lot of people saw that video and they were like, I could be a bear too.
Okay, let's fucking vote so we can end this hell.
No, it just reminded me. It just reminded me because this is unbearable.
No, I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
I didn't think we need to end this or kill this. I
Well,
thought
we have a couple more debates to get to. So,
do we? Fuck. Let's kill this.
we are
That
going
sounds like
to
hell.
raise your hand if you think Albert won this debate. 1, 2, 3. Oh,
I mean, if anyone thinks
shit.
if anyone thinks I didn't win, I would call them dumb. Richie Bell actively decided not to debate and to chat with Mr. Robbie Vino, which I
am I
understand
gonna get
the
a
impulse. Who doesn't want to talk to Robbie? Let's raise our hands again. I love you. Poor Robbie. And also, I had a bunch of like special effects. So come on. Do you know what
Your
worst
budget
thing
was
is,
pretty
Richie?
high for this debate.
So I added the ghosts just now, but
You've always had the Pac-Man.
I've used this thing on every Zoom call I've done in the last like 4 weeks. Like, I'm not even kidding. Every time I do a Zoom call, I like randomly break in and I'm like, oh man, did you hear that? Waka 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 waka.
Albert?
It's on every call.
I do have one question. So, do you think Billy Mitchell cheated in the Pac-Man World Champions in 1980, or do you think that was like just propaganda?
Well, I know a lot about Pac-Man, and he won in 1980. And Billy Mitchell, that name to me sounds like the name of a cheater.
Dude, they literally made an Adam Sandler movie about it.
First of all, any Adam Sandler movie that isn't Waterboy stinks. And I only like that one because I saw it when I was 11.
Dude, Big Daddy was the best movie ever because you can laugh at it, you can cry at it, you can learn lessons.
Yeah, Big Daddy's probably okay.
Sarah.
Yes.
Adam
I gotta-
Sandler sucks though, right?
You gotta go?
Yeah, I gotta take my dog for a little walk.
That's cool.
All right.
So
Later, guys.
long,
Good to see you.
farewell,
Okay,
Alvidas
I
and
do have
goodbye.
I do have another topic for Vicky and Sam if you guys are down.
I'm down.
Okay.
If you see again, tell your dog I said what's up.
Robbie, I'm gonna start sending you memes.
Robbie's like, how do I turn this off?
Nope.
Robbie, you can't leave. That's the thing. We're going on the dog walk with you.
I like how you're trying to turn us off.
Coming with you, Robbie.
from the camera.
All right.
Just
let's
bring
do
it.
that.
Just bring it.
Well,
I'll do that.
let's not get carried away because outside is loud.
Let's
Okay,
get
yeah,
carried
that's
away.
true. Bye, guys.
Bye, Robbie.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Robbie.
We
Okay.
I
keep
guess-
talking about how much Adam Sandler sucks, though. Do people really still like him?
So you didn't
Yeah,
watch.
he's
So
a
you
great
just
actor.
watched Uncut Gems. You just watched that whole movie start to finish, and you were like, "No, Adam Sandler still sucks."
No, Uncut Gems was a great movie. I love feeling uncomfortable for an hour and a half.
Did he write that though, or did he just act in that?
First of all, he
What
just
does it
acted
matter,
it.
Richie? Dude, you're such a hater. He fucking
No,
did
he
a great
just
job
acted
either
it.
way.
He did
No, I like Adam
fantastic
Sandler,
job.
but we
But
can't
did a
Hater
great job.
in the
We keep
branches,
talking.
bro. We got haters
No.
in the branches.
He did a great job of acting in that movie. But can you honestly say you enjoyed watching it?
Dude,
It
I
made me
enjoyed.
feel
I enjoyed
so
more than Jack and Jill.
uncomfortable. It made me feel so anxious the whole time.
What's this movie? What's
It
the
made
deal
me
with this
feel
movie?
bad, like genuinely.
Uncut
which is
Gems, Sarah, you
impressive.
should watch
Uncut
it.
Gems.
Like
is
as
great.
a film, it's excellent, but like, didn't it make you feel bad the whole time? It made me feel like physically uncomfortable.
Why was
That's
it?
the
why
point
did,
of the movie.
Why did it make you?
Oh,
feel
that's the
uncomfortable?
point of the movie. Yeah, but it's a bad feeling. Yeah, I get that. That's the point. They did a great job of accomplishing the thing of making me feel bad.
Okay,
But it
one, you're
still
supposed
made
to
me
you're
feel
supposed to take
bad.
breaks. You're supposed to take breaks in that movie, anyways.
Why?
And
What's
Sarah,
this movie? What's the deal
the
with
whole
this
point of the
You
movie.
literally have to. You
All right,
might.
No, the
so
whole
we'll
point of
give
the
the
movie is he
synopsis.
gambles a lot. He's a gambler. He gambles
Yeah,
a
he's
lot.
a
and
jewel salesman.
Oh, but it makes you so. So, Sarah, it's a really great movie, but it makes me feel physically uncomfortable.
It's stressful. It is stressful.
It's stressful. It stresses you out.
Why?
It's a
Because
great.
he gambles
it's-
money.
Because
Yeah,
it's
there's just a
so
lot
well
on the
made.
line.
He just makes so many bad decisions.
Yeah. The
It
only
just-
time I've ever felt
It
as
honestly hurts you to
uncomfortable.
watch it. Yeah.
Yeah, the only time I've ever felt as uncomfortable is when I had a couple of weed gummies, and I watched the trilogy of Back to the Future, and convinced myself I was Marty McFly, and that I went back in time and made movies to let myself know that I'm a time traveler, and at some point the doc is going to come back for me. It's like that.
Dude,
Man,
you
those
wish
movies
you were
were
Marty
so
McFly.
good.
You can't even skate, bro.
Oh, I can skate.
No, you can't, dude. I'll play you in
Tony
skate.
Hawk Pro Skater, but
I will play you in skate on Xbox Live, dude. I'll crush
I don't have
you.
an
Do you
Xbox.
play
I got a
skate
Switch.
too?
I'm one of them Animal
Mitch,
Crossing goons.
Mitch, do you
You
play
actually play
skate
Animal
too?
Crossing? What's the point of that game, bro?
Man, you get to water
It's
flowers.
freaking awesome.
My God,
I
that
want-
sounds just like
You can't
dude,
get a
look-
Switch anywhere. It's killing me. I am literally dying without Animal Crossing every day.
Yeah,
But
dude, I've
you
been
won't turn
starting
into a
to.
ghost.
I'm really missing everyone. I'm especially missing Vicky. I miss Vicky. I've been eating those every day.
Hey, there's only one flower I like to water. That's my acid plant.
No, we were kind of ignoring Sarah's
Yeah,
question,
that
but yeah,
takes 4
basically
weeds
it's
and
just
3
stressful.
clay to make.
I've planted acid. And
Zoom
it
is
grows.
not good for people with ADD. I don't know how to where to tune
I don't
in.
think anything's good for except for Ritalin. I don't know if there's anything that's good for people with ADD. I think that's the problem.
It's true.
I don't have ADD. I do have a slight drinking problem. I never have as many drinks as I want.
Hey, listen, I just want to confess. I don't have ADD. I do have alcoholism, though.
That's fine. Just don't give the groups your last name. You're good.
Did Sam go pee or did he go for a drink?
I don't know. I'm not Sam's mom.
I don't know. If you ask me, it's curtains.
He just got a duck. It's the first time I've been able to see him straight for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
It's
enough of these
curtains
virtual
for
backgrounds.
curtains for Sam, as far as I'm concerned.
Default win. No, I don't want it that way.
You should
Wait,
make your
I'll-
point though.
I'll
and see-
argue against Vicky. What's my stat? What's my position?
What's your stat? You get +3 dexterity. Should you win?
Did you say dexterity?
No.
I feel like I've been robbed of Richie. Like, I don't know you, bud. I wish
Yeah.
I did. When
Man,
did you live here?
I left 2 years ago.
Oh man, you should have left like 6 months ago instead. Then I'd miss you, you know.
I can revisit that for sure. I am Marty McFly after all.
Sam is back.
Comedy.
Sam is back. Sam, are you back?
Yeah, but I was gonna say, suggest to just open the topic to the floor, since there's so few people.
We
here.
could do that.
That's a fair point.
Just a.
Do you want me?
public-
Do you want to hear what the topic would have been?
Yeah.
Sure.
The correct way to Eat ice cream is by biting it.
Oh.
Hilarious.
It's so stupid.
It's hard because it's like it's kind of ridiculous to bite the whole time and you're just chewing it, but it's also really weird to lick the whole time.
Are you talking about ice cream or blowjobs? Boom!
I mean, you're gonna have to do a little bit of both.
Oh
if it's
shit!
a cone.
Albert Coombs has is that a fudgesicle?
Yeah, so Albert, let's determine the right ratio of, biting to licking.
You're not gonna bite that though, are you? You're gonna wrap your lips around it, get
Albert,
that suction emotion.
Albert, you can't be doing this when girls are at home in quarantine all horny.
That's not even ice cream.
Not with that
Actually,
mustache, no.
you have to do this at home because quarantine's important. So, Albert, you're doing the right thing, bud.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When I would eat this normally, though, I would bite it.
That looks like
I can't wait that long to
light-colored
eat a fudgesicle.
fudgesicle. That looks like, is that an organic fudgesicle or is that a real one? I think I prefer Revellos. Revellos? Is Revellos a thing?
So the thing
Those are
about
the chocolate with
fudgesicles
ice cream in them.
is
right?
that fudgesicles are weirdly like good for you.
Are they?
So a whole fudgesicle is only 100 calories.
What's
A whole White Claw is only 100 calories.
Yeah, so this is like the same
it
as
really?
drinking a White Claw. Yeah, it's crazy. If you have one of these and then a double whiskey soda, you're like losing weight.
Sarah's loving the claws, and I'm just loving that Sarah's loving them too.
They're so good. Literally,
They're liquid,
like,
eh?
yeah.
They're
I
low
feel,
calories,
I feel
low
the,
sugar.
The perfect amount of drunk, too.
Oh, you're just
You
getting
gotta try
sassy
them.
tonight.
Yeah.
They just got them in a liquor store by me.
Are we still live?
We are still live.
Fudgesicles are good as fuck.
What is the subject that we want for Sam and Vicky? So we need to
Wait, debate how erotic I look.
So erotic. I
have
so
to go
wet,
wash my
so
face.
wet
Don't
right
debate
now.
that. Let's not put fire on this.
Mitch, do you have a suggestion for a debate?
Yeah, totally. Did you want me to just yell it out, or?
Yeah, suggest it. What is it?
Okay, so the next debate is Richie versus Vicky.
No, it's
It's gotta be Sam versus Vicky.
Okay, sorry, Sam versus Vicky. So Sam is for this topic, and Vicky is against it. So the topic is, which is better, Casino or Goodfellas? So Sam, you're in the position that Goodfellas is better than Casino, and Vicky, you're in the position that Casino is better than Goodfellas.
Have you all seen all four of those?
I haven't seen either of those movies.
Yeah, that we can't do that.
Okay, I'll do another one.
I got a good topic, actually.
I'm gonna do another one. So Sam, you're in favor for Family Guy is better than South Park, and Vicky, you're in favor of South Park is better than Family Guy.
God, don't do me like that, man.
Oh.
'Cause I know that it's not. I mean, anyways, just go for it.
Open it up to the floor again. I'm like, I like this format better.
You're just flooring it, eh?
Chat, is there any suggestions in the chat? Our 6
I have a-
viewers. We have 6 people watching currently.
I have a
Dude,
fun.
those
I have a
people
fun
are fucking
topic.
awesome. I love the viewers. Give big shout out to the viewers right now. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mitch Tusnard.
You have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, I put all my stand up on there.
Cool. Everyone should also tune into I'm going to be doing a 15-hour live stream on the 23rd of May.
Add me on
Nice, I'll be there.
Snapchat, Ralphie666.
And we're going to be doing another debate segment, and I'm going to be doing a roast. We're going to have roast pairings later in the night. I'm going to kind of spread them out so I don't exhaust you comedians all at once. And I think Scott McLean is going to do music. And what else is there?
I can do magic.
I'm going to do a podcast workshop for anyone who wants to start a podcast.
I'm watching UFC 249 while enjoying my hair. I have a new hair product that makes my hair soft and manageable.
Is that Steve Mackey?
That's Steve Mackey's latest
Yeah,
Facebook
I know.
post.
That definitely sounds like Steve Mackey.
Dave Sears says that he canceled his plans to be here. Thanks for watching, Dave, if you're still watching.
Cancel plans?
Dave
Dude,
have right now? Like, oh, I was
COVID
gonna
canceled
go
your
get
plans,
the
bro.
mail. But
Dave, do you have a debate for Sam and Vicky?
Oh,
Don't hug your mother.
Dave,
I have a
fuck
debate.
Revellos are way worse than Fudgesicles.
Worse, like as in worse for you, or just worse as a preference?
Worse in general. So Fudgesicle is just pure fudge, delicious. I mean, a Revello is just like a shitty creamsicle, right?
I would disagree. I think Revellos are creamy, and then like you can like you. I always eat the chocolate covering off first.
I find the ice cream subpar in the Revello, so I can't enjoy it. It's too shitty.
That's a good point. That's a good point. That's actually what it is. It's shitty ice cream. That's why it's brown on the
If it
outside.
was good ice cream, that's why I like the Haagen-Dazs and those like fucking Magnum bars.
Ooh, I like the ones that have almond in it.
You know what's so good, and that like I hadn't gotten into until recently, is Ben and Jerry's. Like just buying a pint of Ben and Jerry's. Like it might cost the same as like a giant tub of regular ice cream, but it's so much better.
I don't think I've ever had Ben and Jerry's.
Then that's fucked. Okay.
But I'm also very lactose intolerant.
Yeah, if you're lactose intolerant, then you should eat Ben and Jerry's because it comes in a smaller container than regular ice cream.
It's more satisfying. Like you have just
It
like a
is.
few spoonfuls and it's good, and then you put it away.
They have one that's like the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, and it's a combination of like Oreos and regular cookie dough.
Dude, everyone knows the Tonight Dough, bro.
Yeah, the Tonight Dough. It's so good, though. Mitch, you know how delicious that is, right?
I really
I
want
did
ice
just buy
cream now.
a big jug of Moon.
What are you
Milk. Got a
eating?
big tub of that the other day.
Kyle Barnett suggested the debate should be Kyle Barnett versus Lyle Zarnett.
I mean, that's kind of like punching down because Lyle Zarnett
This
died in a
isn't the,
bushfire 3 years ago, so that's kind of.
This isn't the first time Mitch has used a Magnum wrapper to impress a lady.
Dude, funny story about that. Funny story about that. One time I tried to go get some condoms, and they only had Snugger Fit. No, listen. I went to the gas station. They only had Snugger Fit. And I didn't even know that was a thing, Snugger Fit. So I go up to the guy. I'm like, dude, you only got Snugger Fit? And I think I talked to him for probably like 30 minutes. I was like, dude, you got to have something in the back. Like, go in the back. And he wouldn't go in the back. And then I go to another gas station. They only had Magnum condoms. So I was stuck between a big space and a small space. And
what you're saying is that you're average sized.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Wait, I have something to say. Snugger Fitz was the name of my first cat.
Could you imagine if like you pulled out a condom though and she's like checking the expiration date on it and then she reads Snugger Fit, like how embarrassing that would be?
I don't think girls give a shit. I think they just want to get fucked.
Yeah, I would never
Go,
look at a condom
Sarah's-
wrapper ever. I don't go digging through the trash to see what you stuck on your dick.
The only time I've I have dug through the trash. Okay.
Yeah, speak
Hear
for
me out.
yourself, Vicky.
Hear me
Speak
out.
for yourself.
Go ahead, Sarah. Talk about the times you dug through the trash.
Okay, sometimes I think that guy's fake coming, and I like to check to make sure.
Dude, that's so
Oh
funny
my
because I've
God.
actually done that before. Been there, bro.
Yeah, you guys are bad at faking it. I just gotta
Dude,
say.
I faked coming
Sometimes
so
you're
many
off the-
times.
sometimes
I'll
you're off
just
the
be
molly, it's just
jerking
not
off
happening.
And I get really tired, and I'm like, bleh, you know, I'm done.
I'd rather
Trying
they
to
fake
trick
coming than
myself.
making me like just try and jerk them off at the end for forever, jerk or suck them off. I'm like, just you're not coming. Let me die. I'm
Yo,
tired.
Vicky,
wanna
I got
go
a
to
great
bed."
question for you. How long is like you know that like right before the fucking photo finish, like when they're jerking off, like how long is too long? Because I've always wondered that. How long is too long?
To come?
Like
for guys to come?
no, like you know, like if your pull-out game is like not the best, so you gotta like pull out a little early to be safe, and then, well, Albert's making a face like he wears a condom every time.
I'm 30, so over 30, so no one pulls out just to be safe anymore.
They just leave that in there, eh?
Pull-out game, isn't that called Pog?
It's called "I'm Gonna Have a Baby When I'm 21" by Mitch Tusnard.
Dude, that's not cool.
All right. So, do we think that cereal that floats in milk is better than cereal that doesn't float in milk.
Actually, Dave Sears has an excellent suggestion. Intoxicated.
Yeah, I guess mine was pretty dog shit. Okay, what's Dave's? I'm trying to end the fuck around gang.
Hang on.
Like, oh yeah, no, now let's talk to Dave now.
Yeah, Dave says weed versus alcohol, so we could do that.
Dave, that is such a basic bitch question.
Well, Dave is a basic bitch, so that makes sense.
We could do.
Just kidding, Dave.
I've never met Dave. I don't know why I lashed. I guess it was just from my question being so abhorrently ignored that I didn't even get the chance to pitch muffin tops versus muffin bottoms.
Richie, you gotta respect the chat if you want to be.
What is a muffin bottom? When a girl's feet are spilling out of her sandals?
Not like a muffin. like
Guys, don't try to like roll over my brilliant joke I just made there, Richie.
What's a muffin bottom? What's
A muffin bottom would be like if she's wearing Spanx up to her knees and then the thighs.
No, I think it would be if her feet were spilling out of her sandals. The great joke.
First of all, what woman is wearing those types of Spanx? I only wear the like the underwear and tummy one.
Spank you later. That's a thank you.
Thanks, man.
I think a lot of your jokes, Mitch, would be better if you delivered them with do.
Yo, I've been watching tons of Nardwuar lately. Nardwuar is actually awesome, and if you don't watch Nardwuar, you're an uncultured swine.
I love Nardwuar. Yeah.
I almost bought one of his T-shirts the other day.
I'm impressed that you're getting in touch with like stuff that, like, cause you're young.
Dude, Nardwuar interviewed Kurt Cobain. Isn't that crazy?
Nardwuar is for the children, dude.
Dude, how am I fucking 21 and Vicky's 30 and she's never seen fucking Goodfellas or Casino?
You've never seen Goodfellas or Casino? That's crazy. Okay, so just go on like a run of watching all of the Scorsese, De Niro movies. Like,
Yeah, you know what? I gotta go.
They're all so
I was never
good.
really into mafia movies. I mean, I like The Departed.
Fuck mafia movies.
Dude, The Departed is not a mafia movie. It's a Boston movie because they're all from Boston and they're all wicked hot.
Mitch, important question for you and your like character as a person. What's the best Scorsese De Niro movie?
Goodfellas, not even close.
It's Taxi Driver, so.
No, I listen. Taxi Driver's super sick, but dude, it's just like, what's that short guy's name from Goodfellas? Danny DeVito. Man, Danny DeVito is so good in that movie. Remember when Danny DeVito? Remember when Danny DeVito? Listen, remember when he gets blood on the guy's carpet? And he's like, "I didn't want to get blood on your carpet, dude." That was so good.
Oh, when Danny DeVito was in Goodfellas? Yeah, I remember all of those scenes. With Danny DeVito in Goodfellas.
Yeah, Jim Belushi was in it too.
Yeah, Jim Belushi is one of my favorite Belushis. I'd say he's the best Belushi.
And Dan Aykroyd. He was awesome in that movie.
But yeah, Taxi Driver. Taxi Driver is one of my favorite movies. I just love it. But I like Goodfellas a lot too.
Beep beep. Because you're always taking taxis, dude.
And I'm also always being a crazy person trying to murder politicians.
You look cool though. You look
and
cool
then
in the Mohawk.
accidentally redeeming myself by murdering pimps. That's one of my.
I just gotta say that everyone looks really, really good tonight.
Are you talking about me specifically? Thank you.
Everybody.
It seems like you were directing that at me, though, Sarah. Thank you.
Yeah, does my
You
butt look
always
good?
look amazing, Sarah.
Everyone, I love White Claws.
I love White Claws, and White Claws love Sarah, and Sarah loves White Claws, and we all love each other.
He's the wild Italian dude.
When this is
Wild
over, Sarah,
Italian
we're
dude
gonna
from
drink
Florida.
White Claws and find you a man.
Oh God, can someone set me up, please? Jesus Christ, there's no way that none of you have no single friends.
I do,
Adam
but they're not,
Adam
they're not good
Mitchell's
enough
single.
for you.
Who's Adam?
I'm not
Mitchell?
single, bro. I got a girlfriend.
Who's Adam Mitchell?
Adam Alistair that we were talking
Yeah,
about the other day.
Adam Alistair, you may know him
Dude,
as.
Adam Alistair needs to back off my name. He cannot just switch his name up like that.
Wait, what's his real last name?
I don't know.
Not Mitchell, bro.
Is it Mitchell? Not Alistair?
He had to switch it. I can't tell you why, but he had to for work reasons. He had to go by Adam Allister. Does he go? Wait, does he go by Adam Allister now?
That's what I know him as. I mean, I don't know. Who's the other Adam? Who's the other?
Adam Myatt.
Okay, yeah, that's the
I
other.
love Adam Myatt. I love him.
I
Or
don't
Adam
know if
Sandler.
I've seen him before, but I don't know if I've ever really.
Adam gave himself a stage, Dave.
He was at one of Jim's shows.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
Yeah. Oh no, Adam Myatt is. I don't want to accidentally rhyme here, but Adam Myatt's a riot.
A riot.
It sounds like that wasn't accidental.
Yeah, it
at
sounds
all.
like you hesitated.
I steered right into it. I
You
did.
caught
I went
yourself?
headlong into it.
He goes by Adam Mitchell on November 6th at Yuck Yucks.
Oh.
Do you keep all
November
your cards,
6th
Vicky?
of
That's
what
cute.
year?
Yo, Vicky, do you keep all your cards that you're on? Because that's actually a good idea.
I keep like everything that I do in a box.
No, seriously,
The
everyone
only
should start
thing
doing
I've
that
kept
because
is Arm &
What's up,
Hammer,
okay.
Arm & Hammer deodorant. This is a prop from Kyle Barnett's show.
Kyle Barnett
Boy,
said
my
that
pits
his
smell
stage.
good.
Kyle Barnett said in the chat that his stage name is Albert Coombs.
Yeah, and he always kills. Every time
That
he goes
should
under
be-
that name, he crushes.
That should be the subject for Sam and Vicky. Is just Albert.
Wait, before we get into that, can I just do there's a new joke I've been working on, and I just want to try it out for you guys. Is that okay?
Yep. I think so. Do you guys think that's okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my new joke, and I know it's not great, but it's just something I've been trying out. So there's this girl I've been seeing for a little while. And she's
Oh, you're
pretty
ser-
cute.
oh,
This
sorry.
girl. Yeah, no, it's this lady I've been dating for a little while, and so the other day, she comes home and she's got this tattoo of a dodo bird on her left inner thigh. She's got this tattoo of a dodo bird, and I'm really attracted to this tattoo. I mean, what can I say? That's my thing. I love dodo bird tattoos on the left inner thigh of a lady. It's like a very specific fetish of mine. So I'm very excited about this. And then I go outside and I see this giant dodo bird just fucking the shit out of my girlfriend. And that's not cool,
I was actually born with this rare genetic disease. It caused my bottom half to be rotated completely 180 degrees. It would have been awful, but I was also born with an even more rare second disease where I took my top half and turned it another 180 degrees. The effects left no visual side effects, just this faint feeling of walking through life backwards.
That's a really funny joke. My joke was also really good.
Yo, Vicky, can you tell one of my shitty jokes?
I'll tell one of Mitch's jokes.
Yes, Albert. Yeah,
Whoa,
Albert.
I'd love to hear
dude. Whatever, man. Bro, ice skates. Bro, 365. Mafia.
I don't even listen to rap music, dude. I listen to fucking Mac DeMarco only.
I love Mac DeMarco.
He's sick.
Man, my roommate in university started smoking Viceroys just because of Mac DeMarco. Like he used to smoke and he finally quit, and then he listened to Viceroy and was like, well, better buy a pack of Viceroys, and then got addicted to Viceroys.
I've heard
Is that his new Vice?
give you double cancer. I like that album a lot, though. Shit.
What, Salad Days?
Salad Days isn't the.
All right, guys, I actually have to kind of get going here.
Okay,
bye, Belle.
Thanks, Reggie.
Always a pleasure.
Bye.
I'll miss you all individually.
Is Salad Days the
Yeah,
album
today.
too, Mitch?
I think actually Viceroy might be on Rock and Roll Nightclub, but no, I think it's on 2. Or another
Yeah.
one.
Okay. Yeah. I think it is 2, maybe. I mean, we can.
We gotta look up our Mac facts real quick, bro.
Let's figure it out. Shit.
Jim
What
Temple.
I'm used to doing. Is
I was
just,
trying to change my virtual. I keep trying to change my virtual background, but I can't find the picture I want.
What song? What picture are you looking for?
You'll be very happy with it.
Yeah. So it's on 2. Mitch.
What's on 2?
Device Pro.
It's
And
oh yeah,
what's my favorite song? Is it? It's not Anne. Is that what it's called? Is that what my favorite song is called? Is it Annie? Annie. I like that song. I like that song.
Lit down beside me.
Fuck him a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw Mac DeMarco live, and he's way better live. And I know everyone's like, "Oh, dude, they're way better live." But Mac DeMarco does like crowd surfing, and he chugs beers, and he like smokes.
Was that
cigarettes.
at Osh?
Yeah, dude, he did.
What year?
Just last summer.
So I was meaning to go, although I probably wouldn't have gone. Last year's lineup was a little like the lineups for the last 3 years. I would say have been a little weaker.
Totally.
But still, like, I don't know. It'd be nice to see Mac DeMarco. I didn't know.
Yeah, it was honestly all
much.
$1,000 I spent on the weekend was so worth it because I just love Montreal and like staying in Airbnb was cool. But yeah, before I forget, Mac DeMarco, he was like doing one of his more like upbeat songs, and then he just like there's just a huge drum solo, and then it turned into Enter the Sandman cover, and then they just did that for like 8 minutes. It was unreal.
That's cool as fuck. Also, I do enjoy the dodo bird. So I'm glad you
One time I went to a psychic and she just talked about imagery that she saw with different people, and my beautiful model friend, like gorgeous, she looks like a supermodel. She was like, I see flowers and birds and tropical beaches. And then with me, she's like, I see a dodo bird.
Oh.
Oh no, that's
unique.
That's actually a compliment because you're always trying to do things. You're a do bird. Yeah.
Oh.
I love that. That's sweet.
Wow, that just beat out Mitch being like, hey, if you were in a different ethnicity, you'd be really good looking.
I love you'd make a really cute Italian as a compliment for a lady. That's such a great
person.
I could totally see Sarah as like a really sweet, like taken care of, like Italian wife. Like you cook like one pasta meal like a year, and yeah, I could see like with the big like all them gold and diamonds.
I see her as more of a Goomba.
Oh, she's not a Goomba. She's better than a Goomba.
She's a Goomba.
You're a fucking Goomba.
Dude, I have so much wife material in me that like I'm such a wife. I'd be such a good wife.
You're such a mom.
They would cheat on you a lot, but you'd be taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
Sam,
exactly.
See, the Goomba is the lady that they
bucket.
cheat with.
Yeah.
The Goomba is the lady that they cheat with. I was making a Sopranos reference. I just want to make that.
I thought you were making a Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, no, I wanted to clear that up. I don't think you're some kind of a weird turtle monster. I think you would be like, let's say, Tony Soprano, one of the ladies he was seeing.
What's
I don't know, with all the ladies he saw, I would fuck Edie Falco all day, every day, instead of all those like weird Russian bitches he was fucking. Edie Falco's like,
Edie Falco is such a powerful name. But
powerful goddamn woman. She has been a force like her entire career.
has she done anything else?
She was
I only
in
know her from that.
Oz. She was in Oz. She's in Nurse Jackie. She was in the new Law and Order Hernandez Brothers like series. She's done a ton of
I think
stuff.
she was in. I think she was in. Not. I don't like the fact that I've already got myself in it, but I think she was in something Louis C.K. did recently, like Horace and Pete, which isn't like, I know people don't like him anymore, but.
Why does every man feel they have to preface that with that?
Well, it's just that like I find Louis C.K. to be somebody who is so funny that I think it's okay if he abuses women.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
I actually didn't think he was that funny until he started abusing women.
Mitch just find it really funny when ladies get hurt. I get it.
Dude, it's so funny. I follow this Instagram account called Girls Getting Hurt, and it is a riot, dude. And if you think I'm joking, Pull it up. I also follow this account called Bad Parenting, which is just like kids getting into dope shit and their parents just film it.
Follow everybody now. Follow kids getting hurt.
No, girls getting hurt.
Where's that alien from, Sarah?
Yeah, what is that from? Is that from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie?
No, it's from the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Oh, that was my second guess.
Fucking weird ass.
Oh my god, that was such a weird. I watched that when I just started really smoking weed.
Oh, you're supposed to hold on until you get to the water.
I don't like any videos of people getting like actually hurt. I find they make my tummy hurt.
I like videos where children get hurt because they don't really get hurt. They just bounce. Like they're not.
Vicky, you gotta follow
cartilage.
Everyone follow the Instagram, kids getting hurt on Instagram, because it's daily videos of kids falling.
And if you read it, I recommend our Hold My Juice box. That is also
Hold My Juice box.
I don't know why you guys all like watching.
There's Hold My Beer, which is dudes, and then there's also Hold My Cosmo, which is dumb bitches doing dumb shit, which I also love. But Hold My Juice box is the shit.
I like Blursid.
Slash what?
Blursid, which is things that are both blessed and cursed.
Oh.
Dave Sear said New Louis was dope, but he's 100% an incel.
Yo, do you guys know what meme will never go out of style? Is that meme with I think it's 6 dudes and they're carrying a coffin, and it's like
Yeah.
That will never not be funny. Like in 30 years, fucking, I'm just gonna be telling my kids about all the dope memes I grew up with. What do you think memes are gonna be like in 30 years? Like 2050, which doesn't even sound like a real year that I'll be alive for. 2050.
They're going to beam them into the microchips from our vaccinations, and you'll just see them like in your dreams.
No, I think technology will reach a peak where we're like, all right, let's chill out a bit, boys. Everything's easy enough.
Oh, yeah, because humanity's always been like, let's chill out, boys. That's enough. That's not really our MO.
When you say MO, all I think of is moo. Yo, you ever have Cow's ice cream cheese? Y'all ever have Cow's ice cream cheese?
Fucking Mitch! That's so funny.
This is the shit.
Emma. Moo.
this is one of my favorite kids getting hurt videos.
They're 100% from England because they're eating beans.
Have you seen this one, Vicky?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, classic.
Oh wait, can you guys hear the audio? Wait. 1 sec.
Oh my god.
There we go.
God.
Let's try again.
Are we still live, by the way?
Oh yeah.
Okay. That's why Sarah's introing with weird videos of first Sarah shows you videos of kids getting hurt, and then she jumps into weird videos.
Yeah, great.
Oh my god!
Dude, watch it. Can you watch a video with the dude with no neck? I love the dude with no neck. So does Vicky. Vicky likes him.
Dude with no
Vicky
neck.
likes him. Vicky like the poopa caca. Vicky like a poopa caca.
What do I search to find it?
What?
Dude, if you search up no neck, he's gonna be the first thing that comes up.
Oh my god, that kid every time.
Is it?
Yo, Vicky, I really admire that you're a Mom's House fan as well, because I love your Mom's House.
Oh, I just got into it and I'm into it hard. Norman Somerton is kicking me right now. Are you caught up?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, if you know anything about Norman Somerton, they found a very upsetting video, and I looked it up to peek and see how upsetting it was.
How do you spell that? Normand?
Norman, Norman.
I know how to
And
spell
then
Normand.
Yes. Somerton, I don't know if it's 2 M's or not.
Oh wait, guys, I'll share something with you. Hang on a second.
90 Day Fiance. Yes.
Is this him?
Yeah, dude, he's so funny. He's like, man, you got bad breath.
Oh, not yeah. I gotta watch this. Your mom's house has got me like wanted to watch this so bad too.
Is that girl into him?
It's 90 Day Fiance, so basically he orders her online, and then she gets a green card, but until then they have to live together.
He really doesn't have a neck, does he?
Absolutely no neck. But Vicky, do you also watch Tiger King? Are you a Tiger King fan?
Oh yeah. Oh, of course. I was excited for Tiger King before, like, I found it like on the thing for not to be a hipster about it, but I love fucking weirdo documentaries. That's my porn besides like murder.
Wait, did I say Tiger King? I meant Tiger Belly.
Tiger Belly? What's that?
It's Bobby Lee's podcast. I actually fucked up. I didn't mean that.
I clearly need to get on it.
Bobby Lee, fuck yeah. Wait,
Bobby Lee
Mitch,
interviews that guy from TLC with the no neck.
Mitch,
So
do you seriously not watch O&A? Mitch, do you really not watch O&A?
No, I don't watch Opie and Anthony.
It's crazy that you don't. If you like Bobby Lee. Bobby Lee's appearances on O&A are...
You're not the first person to say that I'm crazy for not liking that show, so I'm going to have to check it out because...
It's insane how good it is. So, it's honestly one of... And I would have loved, like, Crystal F anyways, but, like, it made me like Crystal F so much more, that he was also really an Opie and Anthony. And same thing with...
That's all you guys talk about with each other.
Travis and Andrew.
Travis and Andrew both
birthday.
love
Happy birthday to Travis! It's his birthday.
Happy birthday to Travis and
Happy birthday.
R.I.P. to Andrew.
Yes.
You know how, Sarah, you know how y'all wrote happy birthday on pieces of paper and then like did the Zoom thing?
Mm-hmm.
That would have been way funnier if y'all wrote it on your butts.
I actually did write it on my butt.
Kyle commented on No Neck Guy and said that's me after a bad set.
Albert, I want to see that ass, bro.
I was about to break it up.
Okay, you know what?
I want to see that sweet thick.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna
see
do.
that dumper humper.
I'm gonna end the stream, but we can keep the Zoom call going if you guys want.
All right, thank you to all the viewers. Check out Sam's Instagram at Seth Rogen. Check out Albert's Instagram at Bert Kreischer. Check out his new special on Netflix, Hey Big Boy. Check out Vicky Welsh on Your Mom's podcast. Check out Sarah McClellan. She's going to be featured on Joe Rogan Experience next week, which is just honestly a free COVID test. And check me out at just check out pretty much any Comedy Central website. I'm all over it. So,
dear Lord. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you everybody for watching.
Ring that bell, baby.
Oh my gosh, ring that bell. Let's ring it.
Ring that bell.
We are done. And
that Richie bell.
Save the date for May 23rd. 15 hours, baby. I'm going for 15 hours. I'm going to have to talk to a lot of these guys throughout the day. So I will have a schedule when I have it.
Going
okay, guys.
15 hours straight since you're doing a live stream.